point is to show that throughout your career, you turn small disagreements and inconveniences into massive crash out moments for yourself. You have a pattern of behavior.
14 pages! 14 pages! As someone who has been incessantly harassed by him for years in front of thousands, he is one of those truly deserving of being driven off the internet. I don't know how sick of an individual you have to be to do something like this. Like, if he was using it in some wholesome way or shouting me out in some positive way, fine, but he's just using it to mock me.
Good.
All right, guys. Okay. DarkViper is back. I know. Listen, we're going to cover this as charitably as possible. I found this the other day, and I thought it was really funny. I didn't think it was the biggest allegation on planet Earth. If this was anyone else, this whole story, let me just say this right out the gate, is a nothing burger. Really doesn't matter. But because it's DarkViper, who's been so vocal and malicious towards so many people over the last couple of years about this, it actually hits like a truck. You know, you ever get yourself in a position where you've said so much crazy shit that people then try to hold you to those standards? I know, it's insane. It's insane to be pushed on a hypocrisy. And this Dark guy, Dark Stunter, actually broke DarkViper in a comparable way to our other Australian friend. Something's going on right now in Brisbane. Something's happening right now. This so funny. So Dark Stunter put out a 16-tweet thread going over what he believes was an injustice committed upon him by DarkViper. And just to be clear, I think what DarkViper did is fair use. I don't think that Dark Stunter not deserves. He probably does deserve it. I don't even think that he's entitled to credit for his work. But I would argue that's not what DarkViper thinks, and he's going to try to fight tooth and nail to tell you that's not the case. He stole 1,500 euros. Yeah. So a YouTuber with 2 million subscribers stole our work, uploaded it, made over 1,500 euros from it. When I politely confronted him, he threw a tantrum, blocked me, and banned me from the Discord, edited his angry response, hoping I wouldn't see it. Here's what happened. Now, this guy made a grave error posting DarkViper's response first. What he should have shown is what he wrote to DarkViper, and that's how I'm going to start the segment, because it's actually fucking jarring. It's actually fucking jarring at how nice this man actually was. I can't believe this. This is the most nothing thing I've ever read in my life, and we're going to cut from this. We're going to cut from this to DarkViper's rebuttal to it, because the rebuttal is almost the whole drama. I got to be honest with you. I still don't think it would be that big of a deal, even with the hypocrisy. But this response is jarring. Right? He sends this to DarkViper directly, not making any public drama at all whatsoever. He goes and makes this fucking statement privately. Hey, Matt, I've been watching you for a long time. I'm not the most active, and, well, I don't really show it that often, but I really like you, and I like your content. That said, there's one thing that left a sour taste in my mouth. I've been meaning to bring this up for a while. After seeing your recent yap, where you talked about short video profits, like YouTube Shorts and that related things, I felt like it was the right time to come forward. This is the particular short that I wanted to talk about. I know that you added a credit in the comments, but that credit is now gone because, well, the comment was edited into a different announcement. The issue I have is that you use gameplay footage without permission. You took it, and then you made a good amount of ad revenue off of it. And I want to make it clear, I'm not asking for money. I'm just genuinely curious, why would you do something like that? Especially since both you and I know what it feels like when someone isn't being friendly and doesn't credit you properly for your work. Another thing that bothers me is I actually reached out to you 2 years before you posted this short, offering to provide you additional gameplay footage if you ever wanted to cover it on your channel. Gliding is what we're talking about. You responded to me saying, I can't do it, so ever. Never. Could have done it years ago if I'd wanted to. If I can't show it myself, then I'm not keen. Thanks, though. So he said, yeah, if I can't show this footage myself, then, well, I'm not going to show yours. I was genuinely interested in helping you if it was ever something that you needed or wanted, but you clearly declined, so I respected that, and, well, I left it at that. So finding out a couple of years later that you did a complete 180 and then uploaded the clip without permission was kind of disappointing. Again, I'm not trying to start drama. This was just something that I really wanted to get off my chest. I do feel bad about this stunt you pulled, but keep up the good content. That is, like, the most nice way possible to be accused of stealing. It is extremely wholesome. I don't know how. I have no idea how you could possibly fucking fuck this up, dude. I don't know how you could actually go completely schizo mode unhinged on this fucking on this fucking comment. But somehow, DarkViper is a special kind of person. He is able to do things that don't make any sense to anyone ever for any reason. So DarkViper actually deleted this. Like, it was actually something that was completely deleted. And then this person got it. I gotta say, this is a strange message. It was 2 years later, man. I answer quite literally hundreds of DMs per week. So to summarize, you put unlisted footage that you never intended to use for any purpose in a Discord somewhere to show a strat. It wasn't public. You were making no money off of it. Hell, you were never gonna make any money off of it. I credited and edited it years later, at great expense and time, and presenting in a way that would cause it to succeed. Taking a 9-minute screen recording and making it into a 20-second clip. This, you were obviously never going to do. And hell, nobody was ever going to do it. Shame. It was a good edit and hook. I guess I'll find the clip of Trevor driving out of a boat onto a whale that the other dude made. Fuck it. If I want another DM like this, I originally wrote you a very long message. I have removed it and privated the clip. Never contact me again for any reason. Please stop watching my content. This guy sucks, dude. I'm sorry. There are so many cases where this guy gets minorly inconvenienced and has a full fucking crazy schizophrenic crash out. Okay? This guy got approached saying, "Hey dude, you used to give me credit on this video, and you know, I'm a big fan of yours and I watch a lot of your content, so I feel like it would be cool, like I wish you credited me on this, so yeah." And he's just like, "Fuck you, never watch my videos again, scumfuck piece of shit. Fuck you. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you." He edited the entire video series over this. Yeah, I mean, this is insane. This is crazy, dude. Maybe not after this. Yeah, but this wasn't after this. This was part of it. You know what I mean? This is why he's tweeting about it. Back in 2019, my friend Massaboy30 got interested in speedrunning and started to look for strategies. I realized that during the mission Paletto score setup, you could glide across Alamo Sea using a motorcycle, saving about 10 seconds. I spent a while perfecting the strategy. So here he's showing how to do it. It's kind of a shitty quality thing with like a video game controller in the corner. And what he's able to do is actually interesting. He's able to float.
Like that.
You see he's floating and he's using like the motorcycle to go higher. And this apparently saves approximately 10 seconds in the mission. For GTA speedrunning, I mean, obviously 10 seconds could be a lot. Right, when these speedrunning things, I don't watch a lot of speedrunning, but I watched a lot of Carl Jobs, God rest his soul. Basically, once you kind of hit the end of what appears to be possible in the speedrun, you'll just get like minor iterations of like 1/10 of a second. So anything that can give you 10 additional seconds could probably really push times forward and open up new opportunities for people to claim high speed runs and stuff. Yeah, 10 seconds is a major advantage. Yeah, it sounds like nothing to the average person. 10 seconds is a big fucking deal in speed running. Yeah. Yawn video games? Oh, well, guess what? Yawn you. Never going to see you again on the channel. After days of testing and perfecting the strategy, Massive Boy got the perfect clip, and we together decided that it would be the clip that we share for this new risky strategy. We showed it to speedrunners, and Friendly Baron asked for permission and used it in his video. We gave him that. Here's the link to the original clip, and here's Friendly Baron's. So another YouTuber reached out and said, "Oi, mate, can I use this for my video? Can I use it for my video?" And then then he's like, "Yeah, dude, you can use it." A couple of years later, DarkViperAU got a hold of the video and used that same clip without our permission. He made a YouTube short with our gameplay and commentary and uploaded it without asking us. He originally added credit in a comment, but he later replaced it with a merch store. Oh my god, dude. He's like, "Listen, mate, I really got to shout out to Dark Stunter, whoever the fuck the guy actually was who ran, because I don't think he's the one who hit the clip, right?" And Dark Viper's like, "Listen, mate, we got new merch, lower prices, higher quality, newer products, new designs. Use code WELCOMEWOLFIE for free shipping. Get 5% off your Twitch sub. Check it out." Oh my god, dude, that's so funny. That's so fucking funny, dude. I wasn't happy that credit was removed, so after collecting enough courage, I messaged him about it, hoping it was a simple mistake. Then when he/his team edited the comment, when he edited the comment, I would have been happy with a "sorry, I'll add the credit back," but instead I got, "Fuck you, stop watching my comment, you stupid." Yeah. Here's the short. He uploaded it. It's now privated. The video got over 14 million engagement views, with shorts paying about 11 cents to or 11 euro cuck cents for 1,000 views. That's over 1,500 euro cuck dollars made from our work. He claims that he creatively edited it because I wasn't making much money off of it. And I don't want to play a full 23-second clip of DarkViper's that he basically fucking took off this other guy and then spoke over it, which normal people would call reacting. I think he would call that pariah behavior. But, yeah, I'll watch some of it. I can't watch the full nature of the work, so let's jump in about halfway through.
But for one strategy, there is no runner brave enough to do it, and that is bike gliding across the Alamo.
The reason why no runner would be brave enough to do this is if you fuck this up, it'll blow your whole run. And I imagine that this is something that's used potentially in full speedruns for the people who are covering the game. Like, if you're doing a speedrun from start to finish, is that 10 seconds really worth the risk if it will end your run right there? Like, how late into the game is this? How good do you have to be to hit this every single time? There are probably perfect runs that you could do. Like, people will do these high risk strategies when they splice, right? When they're splicing the clips together. Oh, yeah. These are strategies that some of the speedrunners do not use because they are simply too difficult to pull them off in a real speedrun setting. But in this one, Wingy hits all of them. And we knew he did, and that's when we realized that something was wrong with the footage. Yes, in this case, this footage is spliced. Yeah, it is every Carl Jobs. Dude, I got all my knowledge from Carl Jobs.
See on the mission the Polito score setup. This would save a significant amount of time, but this would need to be done 3 hours into a...
Yeah, there it is. 3 hours into a run. That's exactly where we were going with that. He's creative. Yeah, and again, if we go back to this statement, apparently that 20-second clip where he just explained what was on the screen, right, and provided basically nothing else, where he just kind of... Honestly, you know, to me, that felt like a watch party. Somebody told me one time, who was that you can't put a hat on a turtle and make it a dolphin. That thing's still a turtle. It's just wearing a hat, right? If the turtle's wearing a hat, it's still a turtle. Am I right? I think that these guys are very fucked up people, you know? Yeah, whoa, buddy. Wouldn't this technically be URR since DarkViper equates content theft to... Yeah, I mean, this guy's like... But again, I wouldn't criticize DarkViper hard for this because that shit's fine. I don't think this guy did anything wrong. I don't think you have to credit people. You literally don't. It's not even a significant portion or even really a factor. There are other ways to make shit fair use. That are not just like, hey mate, thank you, I took your work, this is good, this is cool. But again, if you read DarkViper's fucking stupid essay he wrote, he equates reactors to rapists, all right? And the way he's saying that is because they don't ask for permission, right? They just take. So there's the guy who's making this video, and I mean, look what he was wearing. He was wearing a lot of views, you know? So what was I supposed to do? Not take his video? Look, I don't make the fucking rules over here, all right? It's like a TwitchCon event, dude. Yeah. That's so ridiculously extreme. And he'll never live it down either. It's extremely funny. That's what it is. But, yeah. Look, I saw that Lamino video, and I mean, look how many fucking views it has. Would you expect me not to fucking... Yeah, okay, dude. Yeah, cool. All right, gotcha. Gotcha, Asmongold. Gotcha. His creative editing was speeding up the clip and slapping his own commentary over it. Funny enough, he's been very vocal for years about being against reaction content. Yet this. So I'm trying to figure this out, right? And if I go back to the video that he DMCA'd Chud Logic for, if I could find it, he was talking about how like Sniper Wolf in particular, wasn't on like the... I don't know if it's that specific video, but he definitely talks about Sniper Wolf, saying that like he isn't even the biggest target. He wants people to go after Asmongold. I don't think, and this might be my personal philosophy, I apologize to Mr. Viper AU if I'm wrong about this. My personal theory is that he doesn't view shorts as this as equivalent to content. There are certain things that do not get the DarkViper React Extremist take. I mean, I was watching him on stream and I had to remove it because I was afraid he'd strike me, where he covered the GTA 5 trailer, and he just sat there smiling the entire time while he freebooted the trailer. I don't remember if he even said a single word. If it was, it might have been like a grunt or like the word nice or like cool at one point. But he just sat there looking like a dipshit while the fucking trailer played, where he's smirking from fucking cheek to cheek. So it was sorry, GTA 6. It was a GTA 6 trailer. But I don't know if anyone's archived it, because I know he removed it from the VOD. I imagine because of copyright. But yeah, I mean, that would be cool to look at. Yeah, I think he was, and that would be the trailer. Is that what it was? You had saved the copy. I think it's on my computer somewhere, right? Because I had just pulled it up and I was like shocked when I saw it. But yeah. So he does have some blind spots for his fucking radical, like he's the React IDF. He's like the React Hamas, personally. That's how I view it. If you guys are Ethan Hassan Destiny people and you need that explained to you, right? I think that he doesn't view shorts as the same as regular content. I think that, like, that's why he doesn't care as much when Sniper Wolf steals from fucking 12 creators at once and does low effort, hardly any reaction content to his content. I don't think he's super passionate about shorts, so it gives him blinders, maybe. Why he doesn't treat them exactly the same. But again, this guy's got his whole React content playlist. You can pull it up. At points, like, Axeman came out and, like, agreed with him, and he's like, this guy doesn't care enough or whatever. He needs to care more. He's not covering Asmongold because he's, like, a dick sucker or something. I forgot exactly what he did say, so I don't remember verbatim. But he was mad at Axeman, right? He was mad at Axeman because Asmongold wasn't called out. Yeah, this is literally reaction content. The clip was shared privately. We have no idea how he got it. After this tantrum, he must have realized how bad the message would look, so he deleted it and edited it into this. I have privated the short. I am removing the monthly yap, and I am canceling... I didn't read this yet. I didn't fucking read that he canceled an entire video series? He canceled it. Never contact me again for any reason. Wait, I'm canceling my entire video series over this. I'm sorry, dude. How do you defend this fucking freak, dude? This guy is an actual fucking freak. How does this guy have any fans? It's like Make-A-Wish money. What the fuck is going on? Unable to accept invite. Yeah. After his tantrum, he must have realized how bad this would make him look, so he deleted it and edited it into this. Then he blocked me and banned me from his Discord server, so I would have no way of contacting him. I still tried to email him, and I wish we could move past this. So it was, hey Matt, really sorry, this message wasn't meant to be an attack or come off as aggressive. I wanted to approach you privately and respectfully because I feel like it's something worth expressing. I was hoping for a mutual understanding. I get that it's years later and that you probably deal with a lot of messages. I completely understand that you can't remember every single one, but from my perspective, it was disappointing to see the footage used like that. As I remembered our conversation clearly, I'm sorry about that. I also wanted to address the assumption that I had no plans to monetize the clip or that I don't monetize my work. In fact, I've managed to turn stunting into a job, and I have monetized hundreds of my clips in the past. Even if that wasn't the case, I don't understand how that would justify someone else using the footage without permission and then going on to profit from it. And just to clarify, the original clip was only about 2 minutes long, not 9 minutes as you mentioned. You sped up the footage and added your reaction and commentary over it, and I couldn't help but notice this is the content that you've been vocally critical of for years. So seeing you apply the same approach to the glide strap clip feels kind of hypocritical, and that's just how it looks from my point of view. I really hope we can come to some mutual understanding and get past this. Sorry again for bringing it up. I really would appreciate it if you'd unblock me on Discord so we could resolve this easier. Regardless of what happens now, I truly wish you the best with your content and everything you're working on. No hard feelings on my end. I just wanted to speak honestly, and hopefully this clears the air. He removed the short from YouTube, but left it up on TikTok. So is this still up? He just left it up anyway? That's so funny, dude. That's so crazy. After removing the stolen short, he re-uploaded a new... Well, it has to have been at the time of tweet. Maybe not anymore, but I'm not clicking TikTok. After he removed the stolen short, he re-uploaded a new version using the footage from one of his viewers. Apparently, this is inaccurate. He went and shot it himself. Even though this version uses someone else's gameplay, it's the exact same strat I created. Without my work, this video wouldn't exist. He made about $264 from the new version. I think he claims this is now him, but... yeah.
GTA 5 speedrunners will do anything.
It's just higher quality, and this one has like a shitload of views, right? I want to make it clear this is not about money. It's about what's right and wrong. I spent time creating something original. A YouTuber took it and profited from it, dismissed me, and hoped no one would notice. I stayed respectful, and he didn't, so I'm done letting him get away with it. He can't keep getting away with it. You just, dude, but you have to understand your hypocrisy, sir. First of all, I don't think he had to take it down. I think he had to take it down, but if I did this, I wouldn't fucking care. I'd be honest, I wouldn't even have answered you. Maybe I would go back and add the credit because you were nice enough to send me like a nice message. But ultimately, you're not required to credit somebody if the video is transformative. Actually, that really does make the argument of just describing what the clip is. Is that actually transformative? I feel like it should be. Maybe? No? I mean, he's just describing, I think like he did mention, it's really difficult to judge what a 20-second clip would do to transform a video. Maybe because he's talking, he gives context in the clip, right? That's probably what it is. He gives context to like why speedrunners wouldn't attempt it. And then tells them, yeah, that would probably be it. That would be the part where he's adding something and transforming the content because he's giving the background of why this strategy is so risky and why people don't use it. But I don't know what else would you be doing in 20 seconds of taking somebody else's footage to make it transformative? Yeah, if what Chud did is not transformative in Viper's eyes, that's not transform. Yeah, again, that's the main point here. Is Chud Logic got fucking ultimate rape reviewed by DarkViper because, and again, he could dispute this all he wants. It's my fucking opinion, and he hasn't said anything that would change my mind. DarkViper struck a video where Chud was laughing at him and criticizing his 9-minute segment from a longer YouTube live stream where he was complaining that Jack's Films was getting credit for a discussion he created because he's like the React loser, and Jack's Films and his thing on Sniper Wolf got extremely successful. So Chud was ribbing him pretty hard, bashing the fuck out of him in the clip. And then DarkViper proceeded to try and fail to DMCA both the live VOD, right, and his actual thing. Like, give Chud 2 strikes on his channel. Like, to try to hit him both ways. And then it didn't go through. So he spent, like, the next 6 months with a lawyer demanding that fucking YouTube strike him. And then one strike ended up going through. But the intent was to, like, destroy Chud's channel. That was 100% the attempt. Now, he could say that's because he's really passionate about his IP, or he really wants to, like, go to court and fight fair use or something like that. And he threatened to sue Chud Logic. That was another thing that was happening. But realistically, I think anyone who can see how actually broken this guy is, how legitimately fucking broken as a human being this guy is, how unhinged this guy is, and we haven't even gotten to his new response yet. I think it's not out of the realm of possibility the guy was just ass blasted and struck Chud's video. And if you want to know if Chud's video is fair use, well, you can't, because the strike fucking went through and it's not up anymore. So there's not, I don't have a copy of it. But it was essentially the same as every other commentary video Chud has made, and he hasn't run into that issue with anybody else. And it's probably similar to what I do over here. So there's still probably a lot I forget and I missed. I'm happy to answer, provide questions. It's hard to fit 280 characters. I have in the past helped him with other stuff, so he knows about me and my existence. Here is also a Massa comparing the speed to the old version of this mission. He never asked for permission to do the feature on the channel. This is the coolest strat I've ever seen. I don't want to touch it with a 10-foot pole. Thanks for sharing. And then, So this tweet was largely supported, and then his like hyper moronic audience came in and just brigaded this guy. And it's, again, like, that's going to happen. If you're responding to someone on YouTube, people are going to write mean shit. That's not necessarily your issue. The reason I'm going to highlight that here is because it doesn't usually happen this bad in the gaming communities. But DarkViper is legitimately not criticized that much because his audience scares the fuck out of these people. Like, they're actually insane. They talk just like him. They post long paragraphs just like him. It's actually, it's shocking how similar his audience act. Like, they live vicariously through him and try to cosplay him every opportunity they get. I actually saw one thing on here. I don't know if I'm going to find it. There was some person on here who literally speaks with his dialect, but I think it's probably downvoted. So I'll look for it when we get to the segment where we're going to read the community's thoughts on this. I notice every DarkViper drama too, people start to realize he's more and more mentally unwell every single time. So it starts off with everyone being like, this is a wholesome GTA YouTuber. Because to be clear, if you just watch his streams, that's kind of what you're getting. Wholesome, funny, quirky Australian fucking chungus on his streams wearing the same fucking black shirt or wife beater every single time he goes live, right? But it's not until you interact with him ever or watch him interact with his peers where you start to realize this guy's a complete basket case, schizophrenic. And then you find out all at once and you start to come along to it. I mean, obviously, if the audience people are like that hyper fucking fixated on him, they're not going to do that. But the normie people, the actual normal people who interact with him, they've begun to realize. Tipster wrote, let me get this straight. The guy who's such a huge critic of people using his content, regardless of whether it's fair use or not, and regularly copyright strikes people who upload fair use complaints, use his content and someone else's content. Complaints for his content is using someone else's content. Hypocrite much? I feel like maybe this is crazy. I feel like DarkViper probably can't do React content ever. Like, he can, physically, he can try, but I feel like there's really not an ethical way for somebody who has said the things that DarkViper has said to do React content. I feel like that's like a fair assessment. Whatever he throws out now, it's like, I've always been okay with X, Y, and Z, dude. He's like talking about how these people are scumbag pieces of shit, garbage humans off the bottom of the fucking, like shit on the bottom of his shoe. I really don't think that he can get away with it. Even the most fair use React video for him seems like it would be kind of a stretch. So in response, DarkViper wrote a fucking research paper. He literally wrote his own, but put it all in one tweet.
Keemstar Orbiter, Nick DeOrio.
I think Elon
Mr.
Musk should take
Oreo.
away his check mark. I don't think he should have one.
please. Or something from Mr. Gut.
I mean, like, look at this, dude. This is actually fucking insane. I literally, like, this is every DarkViper clip. Every single DarkViper drama, you open it up and you get flashbang. He actually wrote one of these where he was fantasizing about me committing suicide. Does anybody remember the one? He wrote one that was just like this, and on the bottom it was just DarkViper fantasizing that I killed myself. He's genuinely unwell. Actually fucking, he has absolutely no self-awareness at all whatsoever. I watched his newest video, parts of it, whatever I found out was about me, and he spent the entire segment going over this clip of him saying he has no friends and arguing why he actually has friends. And then I watched the clip and it just sounded like he still didn't have any friends. Like I was just completely flabbergasted. I can't play it here because he'll probably strike me, but I recommend you go watch it on his channel. He's just like, Nick DeOrio lied about me. He said I have no friends, and he plays a clip where he's like, yeah, I don't have any friends. Okay, that's good. It was like a 3-hour video, and the video has an additional 99-page Google document going after a Redditor who Willie cited for a 10-minute segment in his video. Yeah, listen to this, dude. This is audio of DarkViper saying that a part of him is forever tainted, and Charlie stole something from him that he can't get back.
Really nasty, hating. I'm going, which is
Straight back to doing reaction content like the next fucking month. So there's no silver lining. Fucking none. Like, when things rolled round with all these creators dismissing my words in saying, this DarkViper guy, he has no idea what the fuck he's talking about. And then like a year later, all of them repeating my beliefs, my arguments.
I wonder why he struck Chud Logic. I think this is the video. Is this not the video he struck from Chud Logic?
My words about reaction content. It is just extraordinarily frustrating.
Yeah, I can't imagine why this guy'd be ass mad that people were making fun of him if it's his only position that he cares about.
On some level, it just makes you realize that truth doesn't really matter. It's just all nonsense. It makes you want to just stop caring. Like, just say fuck it. Like, people can say whatever the fuck they want, define reality, and it's up to the fucking...
Like, he's just so fucking crying pussy mad right now because Charlie didn't, like, enjoy his thing. I think Charlie did spread some misinformation about it, but, I mean, DarkViper's biggest trigger word is when you, reference the fact that he compared reactors to rapists.
Us peasants at the fucking lower levels just to deal with whatever the people at the top want the narrative to be. Yeah, so a lot...
Where's the part where he says...
Original video, you can... Do I have ill feelings against Charlie because of that?
Where is it? Come on, say it. Say the thing.
If you go back and watch my response to how angry I was, that wasn't a joke. I was angrier then than I've ever been in the...
He was angrier when Charlie reacted to him than any other point in his life. He has never had a worse day. One bad day.
Entire 32 years of my life. And I think I'm still angry and will always...
He hasn't learned empathy yet, even after 32. That's insane.
...be angry. There's a part of me that is forever tainted by that video he released. Because I would just always be angry.
And again, DarkViper has been like he's been like a Discord terrorist for a real long while. This is the clip of Chud reacting to why that, because obviously we've gone through the beef a million times. My whole audience kind of understands at this point why Charlie and, why DarkViper and me were fighting, but obviously it stems from me saying that Ethan Klein would be a better person in a React date with the worm himself, XQC. And then he name searched himself and picked a fight with me because I didn't think that he'd be a good fit for the debate. And then when XQC reached out to him for debate, this is how he conducted himself and probably why he didn't get the debate.
He asked for my Discord. What am I meant to be doing if he's not going to add me? If you give me a clip of him actually claiming that I'm running or something, I will escalate.
And you guys know how retarded fucking XQC is, right? By the way, Anissa said that word is coming back, so we're using it.
And talk shit more. So this is our entire conversation for the debate so far.
Give me your Discord. He spells Discord wrong. This is XQC, right?
Give me your dis off. Discord. Hello, my...
All you gotta do is just type your Discord in there, dude. And then he just...
No way! No way! Is this guy fucking autistic?
I mean, it's actually fucking unreal, dude. It's unreal. I want to find the one where he fantasized about me committing suicide, because that one is a really fucking good one. Let me pull this back over for a second before we get into this. Oh god, I feel like I need to. Every time I have new viewers here to learn about DarkViper, I have to give him the previous lore, okay? Because they need to see. Was it already fantasized? Let me see. Killing. Is that it? DarkViper. Oh no, it's a new one. Where did he talk about? Oh, this was actually the original tweets. Look at this. DarkViperAU idiot filed the second DMCA on Chud Logic. He failed to remove a 35-minute critical video of DarkViper from 2 weeks old. For a 2-week-old 9-minute video, over 3 times the length. What a joke. So this is, Am I Jealous of Jack's Film's Success? A 9-minute clip from his longer stream, and then a 35-minute reaction to that video where Chud Logic is talking about it. And his argument was it took the full nature of the work, so all Chud had to do was go find his original stream VOD, and then he could have reacted to DarkViper for 20 minutes. 30 minutes even, because if you stream for 8 hours, then it's not the full nature of the work. Like, the way that you evade DarkViper's position is by literally just fucking... It's by literally fucking just going back and watching the raw. And this is why people archive stream VODs, I guess, so snaky fucks like this can't go in, I guess, harsh critical videos. In my opinion, that's what happened. I have received the second email from YouTube. DarkViper attempted to copyright strike both the stream and the coverage and the edited footage. Fortunately, this was also knocked back. So yeah, this is like a... Basically, he filled the form out incorrectly. I have also confirmation that the email used is indeed his and shown in an old post, because people weren't sure if it was actually Chud. That was another thing. But the funniest part is that, like, he even did this long post schizophrenic reaction. He even did this to... Where is this? He even did it to the fucking YouTube. Like, he was like... When they said describe your issue, all you're supposed to say is, this is my content. It was used without my permission, and they'll just process the strike. Like, you don't have to be legally coherent, I guess, to file a good DMCA. But you just kind of have to be normal about it. And I don't know, I don't have it on me. He opened it up and he's like, I've seen da-da-da-da-da-da. Like, what is this? Is this not it? No, that's Tipster. He was like, I have read the Matt Hoss lawsuit, and I've also paid for this fucking thing, and DarkViper, is DarkViper failed? He was just like flexing his credentials on the bots that were accepting it. It was insane. It was actually fucking crazy. It was nuts. I could talk about DarkViper for hours, dude. I literally could. There's just so much funny shit there is so much funny shit to talk about with DarkViper.
No way, dude! There's a KFC in Yemen!
As an F-slur and an artist, I would like to ask you not refer to him as such. We don't claim him.
What is this tweet? This is like a nuclear tweet from me. I just saw this when I was looking for the other one. It is, if XQC is basically a rapist because he reacted to videos without consent, then that would make DarkViper Hamas. I want to defend the murders of Palestinian children, the YouTube video essayist, from the land, content stealing, IDF, XQC, but Hamas, DarkViper, keeps raping and killing civilians. Well, this is obviously ironic. I don't think that DarkViper himself has raped and killed civilians, but you understand the metric? Like, this is actually a nuclear fucking tweet. And obviously I'm not accusing DarkViper of doing that, but this is the quote. Oh, does it? Yeah. If you meet a reactor at a party, I suggest covering your glass, or you outright tell them that you don't want them to fuck you, because they seem so keen to take a person's silence for consent. This guy can never do a reaction without consent ever. Literally ever. He needs to get permission on every React video he made. I'm sorry, dude. It's a big deal. For you, it's a big deal. For anyone else, nah, it doesn't mean shit. For you, it's a big deal. Am I wrong? Is there anyone on planet Earth that thinks this nothing burger of a drama does not apply harsher to Dark Viper than it would for literally anybody else online? I didn't compare reactors to rapists. That wasn't me. That's a very extreme take. Well, I mean, listen, dude, if we're just comparing shit, then I think this is a fair comparison, right? If we're just comparing shit to anything now, is my tweet really even that nuclear anymore? That is the question. Will it blend, you know?
Enough to say no, brackets you. If you are not knowledgeable enough to say no, brackets you don't know another person is out there exploiting your labor, or if you physically can't say no, brackets maybe because a reactor has spiked your drink at a party. What? A reactor believes they can do whatever they want to you. Consent to reactors means they can do whatever they want to you, unless that you have explicitly told them no. Going to a party with a reactor must be a scary thing. Besides, a person unironically saying that all other content creators should contact them personally to tell them whether or not they can steal their labor is the most egotistical thing ever. Like literally, the world revolves around me kind of thing. As if all content creators have an obligation to watch every one of a reactor's streams in case their content happens to be stolen that day.
This guy can't criticize. I'm sorry, dude. I really hate to be that guy. This is a nothing burger drama for anybody else, but for Dark Viper, it's literally his kryptonite. He actually gets totally fucked on this. He actually gets super fucked on this. It's insane. I hate to be the guy, but yeah, it's real. Yeah, 100%. That was Colossal is crazy, by the way, for credit. I gotta give credit in this segment. I gotta give credit, dude. Holy shit. Let me see one more search if I can find it. Otherwise, we'll keep going through the segment. I might add it in post. Dark Vipers, nobody has talked about me. Meltdown has begun. Let's see. He also signal boosted the Boblack's fucking Comment Cop account. He hates Comment Cop too, because Comment Cop calls him out, and he wanted him to be me so fucking bad. Wait, I forgot about this one. Do you guys remember the time that Dark Viper quit his commentary channel over criticism? There are still dozens of reasons why I should end the entire Rambles channel. There's only very small contingents of you who really care. The overwhelming majority don't. With that being said, I'll make a few more changes to the process and continue the channel for just a few more months. Should it fail, I will try the main channel again. If you have suggestions for Rambles channel, video length, etc., leave them below. I sincerely thought that I'd actually cancel this time. I feel like I'm a falling victim to the sunken cost fallacy. Viper Rambles is canceled for real this time. Every time I consider canceling Rambles, I decide against it because the comments that I would read about how disappointed people were, I didn't want to negatively impact those who helped me with the channel. However, I have now officially decided to end the channel. It no longer brings me satisfaction. It has caused me endless headaches. Perhaps I'm simply not cut out for this anymore. This business has worn me down. The negativity, the lies about me personally from those who felt threatened by my words and actions. And it's not even, again, this guy has absolutely no... Like, this guy, he is incapable of conceding any ground. It reminds me of fighting with Flamenco. Like, it's the type of person that you could sit here and fight with for a real long while and get them on, like, a couple of decent points, and they'll just sit there and lock with you and fight and fight and fight and fight and fight and fight. Like, if he says the sky is fucking brown, it damn well better be brown. And if you show him a blue sky, he'll just call you a fucking rapist. No, I'm kidding, but he'll just call you a liar. You're a fucking liar, dude. You're out of your mind. This guy's... No, if you say the sky is blue, he'll say, like, you've been harassing him for years and your audience is making him fucking lose it, dude. Yeah, the last 2.5 years have been really tough on my mental state. My perception of people in general has never been lower. I don't think I can handle this channel mentally anymore, given that every attempt I made to change things to sustain it have been met with relentless whining from a vocal minority. I mean, it's got very Mudaharian fucking statements here, too. I don't really understand why some people saw this as me saying I'm thinking about canceling the channel as a call to mindlessly hate on everything I do or have ever... So now he's canceling it because he tweeted that he was going to cancel it, and then nobody sucked his dick, so then he went and canceled it. I don't know if he still makes content on this channel, but this was something that happened last year. Keeping the channel just means my Reddit is flooded with negative posts about every title, image, and thumbnail. It simply isn't worth dealing with anymore. I'll continue to cover GTA news on main channel, and I may start like a weekly AMA. Yeah, so I don't know what he ended up doing with it, but I know that was something. Yeah, solid W, boys. There is just so many funny Dark Viper tweets. I'm desperately trying to find the suicide one. If anybody finds it or whatever, I would love it. DarkViper hired a lawyer to fuck Chudlock's channel. Does this have screenshots? No, that's not it. Let's see. Nope, the worst part of the college. Okay, that was actually me defending him. Let me see. That's the DMC. Yeah, I don't know where it is. All right, let's keep going. A YouTuber with 2 million subs stole our work, uploaded it, and made it. Okay, that was the one we covered. Okay, we're here now. This is the DarkViper one. So this is DarkViper responding to the unjust, harsh criticism levied to him by a guy who literally just fucking mauled him. literally just mauled him. Absolutely, here. Where is this? Okay. Oh boy, guys, prepare for the long story that I'm going to be typing at 3 a.m. Oh, good, dude. All right. At least we know some Australians are up literally all night long, dude. Holy fuck, dude. Throwing all this information in an insanely delusional person's DMs. Oh, sorry. Oh boy, prepared for a long story that I'm typing at 3 a.m. after throwing all of this information in an insanely delusional person's DMs while it's calling him a psycho. I'm gonna be all over the place due to my lack of sleep, but I demand a formally written public apology from Dark Stunter and everyone who spammed his bullshit in my replies. I don't care how many times I'm gonna be called a psycho. I'm gonna call him a psycho. He deserves it. 2 weeks ago, I received a psychotic Discord DM from someone named Dark J, aka Dark Stunter. I had no idea who this person was, but was claiming the most passive-aggressive DM I've ever received. They claimed I removed credit I gave them for a stunt clip from a short that I posted 3 years ago. Wait, that was not a psychotic Discord. We read the... He knows we have the DM. We know it was, like, very nice to him. That was the nicest DM that I've ever seen someone ever even have the thought to send DarkViper. I had no idea who this person was, but it was the most passive-aggressive DM I've ever received. They were claiming that I removed credit that I gave them for a stunt clip from a short posted over 3 years ago. This, of course, was untrue. I've got a custom tool that changes all the pinned comments of my videos once to advertise things. In this case, it was my merch store. Yes, all 240 of them. What? A unhinged message claiming that I removed credit. This is untrue. I removed credit. DarkViper. Maybe you should have waited till, I don't know, 2 p.m. to tweet this. That's insane. He deleted the tweet saying that you'd commit suicide. The reason I know is because you're replying to you. Geneva, yeah, I think it was to you. I mean, it's on one of my videos. We could probably find it from a VOD, but... Yeah, wait. Did he delete 2,400? What is 2,400 from? Anyone want to put money down? By the time Nick's done, there's going to be no Aussie accent. Oh, it's going to go away, yeah, for sure. But I started doing the fake Aussie accent poorly with the Carl Job stuff, and I actually do it more now. All right. In all, 2,000. Oh wait, yeah. All 2,400 of them. I naturally was going to remember the pinned comment from 3 years ago at a random short. It's also the only clip on my entire channel that I didn't record myself. Well, you better be, because people are going to look now. And therefore, only one was credited to someone else. Thus, even thinking about credits was not something I would do. I've changed all my pinned comments dozens of times in the last few months with a tool made by my mod, Canna. This stranger, however, accused me of targeting and removing the credit in some vendetta against them. I don't think he did that. I think that's what he... DarkViper, I don't think he did that. It was both insane that they think that I would go back 3 years to do this, and insane that they noticed and cared enough to DM me. I think you would, to be clear. I actually think you probably would if you didn't like the guy. That's possible. But that's not what they did. They were further entirely fine with my usage of this clip, and were well aware of it for 3 years, until they wrongly believed that they were snubbed by me. He kind of was snubbed by you. Again, I think you're within your right to post it. You seem to not think that, so maybe you should be a bit more consistent with your morals, dude. Cool it with the anti-moralic remarks. Even if I have a vague memory that they left a comment when I posted it, but it's kind of hazy, because it was 3 years ago. Didn't you Humegalol this guy? You've Humegal... I don't know the... What? What do you mean? I even have a vague memory that they left a positive comment, so you didn't remember who this... What? Ground your axioms, man. What's going on here? He's just lying. That's crazy. Contrary to their claims, I did not use their clip, at least not intentionally. I had no idea that they made the clip, so how did I get it, you might ask? 3 years ago, in a GTA 5 speedrun Discord, someone named Not Dark Stunter posted a comparison video between the two strats. This was a timed comparison between bike gliding and not gliding on the Paletto score setup. It was in a 480p video, literally involved with overlapping rectangular copies of GTA 5 taking up only half of the screen, because that person's only goal was to show a comparison for timing purposes. This seemed to be a hastily made 6-minute chunk of footage, and it was unlisted on their channel. It had no association with any dark stunter. Why did I make the short? Shorts 3 years ago were nothing. They made no money and were fairly new. I was throwing together shorts for shits and giggles. As a lover of all things speedrunning, I thought, that's a cool thing I saw today on Discord that no one will ever see if I don't post it somewhere. Yeah, that's not a good reason, buddy. So if I go and I steal from a bunch of small YouTubers, because let's be honest, their channels really aren't blowing up anytime soon. So I might as well show it to my 3,500 to 4,000 closest friends and family. I don't think that you'd argue that I'm okay to do that, dude. I feel like that's not a good argument. Yeah, that's like a Hassan Piker, like, so, dude, socialism is the redistribution of clout, dude. That's the real socialism. And I took a portion of the footage and spent hours making a very transformational shortened clip. It's a 20-second one where he's just like, wow, look at this guy flying. People don't try this because it's difficult. If you spent hours making that 20-second short is like Bo Black saying Twitterverses took days. Took fucking days, dude. I didn't know who DarkViper was. I only learned that they and someone else made the clip after I posted it to change the credit. I didn't know that Baron used the clip until DarkJ mentioned it now. Or they've made the clip for Baron. I obviously do not watch Baron's content. DarkJ himself, to my knowledge, did not post the original 6+ minute of footage anywhere in the last 3 years. They had no goal to profit off the clip, and therefore, I did not deprive them of my attention or revenue. Fuck you, Tommy, for calling that I would stop doing the accent. I tried to put it back on, it didn't work. Fuck you. I further had no goal of pretending that I made the clip, which is evident by the fucking credit that I put to DarkJ 3 fucking years ago. Then why'd you remove it? Oh, wait. That implies... All he's saying here is I did exactly what this guy accused me of, but I did it by accident. If he just said, hey, dude, sorry, all he had to do was, hey, dude, my bad, I'll put it back, or hey, dude, my bad, I'll take it down. That's all he had to do. The humble thing is like, yeah, this kind of does go against my morals, and I've made a mistake here. It wasn't intentional, and obviously that wasn't what I was thinking when I posted it. I'm sorry. Or don't even say sorry. This is just such a nothing. Don't even answer him. Why are you even answering him? Despite DarkJ's false claims of my positions, I've quite vocally argued for years that using clips of other people's content in a transformational way is okay. Then why'd you strike Chud Logic? Even without credit, in fact, as I believe the credit is more of an act of kindness and respect than anything else, which is why I gave credit in those cases. Everything DarkJ has said publicly about my stances is false. You can tell my usage was transformative, because when he sent me the DM, I removed the original short, and then recorded the exact same stunt myself, now in a much higher quality. I then uploaded it with the same subtitles, music, and narration I used 3 years ago. The clip got 6 million views in a week. What, because it did well? Like, it did well, that matters? Like, what does that have to do with anything, DarkViper? What happened, dude? My channel gets 50 million short views in a month, uploading a stage 90+ shorts a month. My channel has 2 billion views, and this is the only clip on my entire channel that I didn't record myself. Sorry, buddy, that doesn't matter. You didn't ground your axioms. I clearly do not care about one short, so why did I post it? Again, because I thought it was cool, like speedrunning. It was 480p windowed clip on a speedrun Discord, and I thought no one would ever see. Yeah, that's how they get you. I didn't think that they'd catch me speeding, but I got a ticket, like Marquez Brownlee. All right? Sometimes you get caught, DarkViper. It's not whether you did something wrong, it's whether you took it in stride. And you didn't. You didn't do it. I didn't think I'd get caught. Yeah, that's ridiculous. It was not some fucking mastermind plot for $1,000 like Doc Stunter is claiming. I just did a giveaway where I literally gave away $10,000. I'm not exactly starved for... I get you are very successful. You do have a girlfriend. Congratulations. Guys, did you guys know that DarkViperAU has millions of views on his channel? He has something like 6 million views on his channel. And did you know that he's not strapped for cash? He has lots of money. Okay, he's got lots of money. He wouldn't stoop to this level of being a Yeah, he's such a... This guy is a conceited piece of shit. That's the big takeaway here. This guy is not the humble fucking GTA streamer. This guy is an asshole. And he's apologized for this tweet. But you know the crazy part? It's right fucking here. Has it been taken down yet? I bet if I refresh this, let me open it in another window because I don't want to have to unfucking block him and then go pull it up again. I'm pretty sure this tweet's still up. Yeah, dude, oh my, bro, look at this. Watch this. He's apologized for this. He's not even deleted the tweet. You know why? Because it's probably sending an ample amount of people to go fucking give the guy a hard time. That's why I would keep it up, but maybe he's a bit better than me. You know, maybe he's a better guy. He's a more sophisticated man. Here. Let's see. With his DM, Dark J did not only falsely accuse me of stealing his clip, but he further suggested that I snubbed him. But didn't you just kind of say that you stole his clip? You didn't steal it on purpose, but I don't know, dude. Listen, dude, if I see a mountain bike on the side of the road and I grab it and I drive away with it, but the last time I saw it, some guy was riding it that must have previously stole it, and then somebody finds me with the actual owner's bike, would I have stolen it? Like if the police come and pull me over and it's like I saw some fucking dude, I saw some white skinny dude riding this thing in what is it, Skid Row. It's like, nah, dude, this is Brian's bike. Wouldn't they say that you stole Brian's bike or that you're driving stolen property? Well, so maybe you didn't steal it directly from Brian. Maybe that junkie from Skid Row did it. But ultimately, you're in control of stolen property. Yeah. Possession of stolen property. Yeah. 180ing on stunt content. He believes this because I did not remember that he DM'd me 2 years prior, posting the clip, which is now 5 years ago. His DM was about stunting, and I replied something to the effect of, I'm not interested in stunting, but thank you for reaching out. That's not what he said. I obviously still have no interest in stunting. I only posted the clip because it was a speedrun strat from a stunting Discord. Can you imagine how psychotic his claim would sound out of the... I can't believe this thing is still going. Are we almost done? Oh my god. I receive hundreds of DMs a day. I'm actually very popular. It's Sargon. I have something like 2 million views on my channel. A random stranger comes out of nowhere and says, why didn't you remember that I DM'd you 2 years prior to uploading the clip 3 years ago? Again, that's not the way he said it, but the DM he sent seemed like a flip-flop between loving me and suggesting I was out to murder his family. You're delusional. No, he didn't. You're schizophrenic. I didn't know what to make of it. I'm just tired of arguing with people. Dude, if this was 2 years ago, no, fuck, this is ridiculous. I don't know. Wouldn't he have come after you sooner? Maybe? At least Sargon is just funny. I've got something like 60 million views on my YouTube channel, so if you want to have a cry, you can go watch it there. But I wrote all this information to him, but thought, no, I best not engage. So I deleted it and changed my response to, I privated the short, never contact me again for any reason. No, but he's acting like he didn't click send. No, he sent it. You sent that message, dude. This is actually unreal, and I wanted to show you this. Actually, the craziest shit I ever read. Look at this. I was entirely polite to him, despite that his DM was insane. He deserves no politeness after all the false information he spread publicly. I deleted the clip the second he had an issue after 3 years of not having one, and he still complained. Never contact me again. Please stop watching my content. That doesn't seem polite. I deleted that specifically because it wasn't nice, and it's why he had to screen grab it from a notification, and I realized I was being mean, and I changed my message to be a few words saying I was moving the clip, and I didn't change it after he saw it or something. It's like, dude, you just lied. You just lied. You're a liar. I was extremely polite to him. Well, actually, it doesn't really seem like you were polite to him. It's like, well, that fucking asshole fucking still, he took the screenshot, and like, I fucking changed it. Why are you getting mad? What are you fucking getting on my ass for, dude? What's wrong with you? Dude? This fucking scumbag posted my shit, dude. Literally, I was polite. No, you weren't. Well, that asshole screenshotted what I originally sent to him, so I couldn't lie. It's so funny. Because you just know if he didn't have that screenshot, he would just say the guy's a schizophrenic liar like he does to me and Willie. This guy will go fucking make up, not even make up, he'll go repeat false allegations about my fucking ex-girlfriend because some fucking asshole sent it to him on Twitter and he just regurgitated it to his audience. But he claims every single thing we've ever said about him, despite clips and evidence that we've showcased for many of the things we've argued, all that was fake slander. This guy operates in an entirely separate world to everybody else. Let me see. I block this stranger as I block all the people who send me insane DMs each day. This is just something to be expected as part of my job. To quote Dark J for the DM, I really like you and your content. If he was really sincere, I didn't want to say to him that I didn't know him. I didn't want to tell him that I didn't remember him. I didn't want to tell him that I didn't even know he made the clip. I didn't want to tell him that I don't care about stunting. I thought I was being kind. Did he not read it? Did he write this not knowing? Did he have no idea that the message was there? How could he lie like that? Wow. And just by removing the clip because it was causing him concern, I now have this entire thread of false information from a random stranger that is being spam added under all my posts by psychos. All because I wanted to avoid drama and protect the feelings of a stranger. Leave me alone, you absolute weirdo. I'm going to bed. I expect to see that apology. Hell, an apology from the entire fucking GTA 5 stunting community when I wake up. So, yeah. Guys, I gotta be honest with you. That's what happened. DarkViper went to bed, and the whole conversation stopped right there and then. And I pointed out, yeah, this is... Oh god, no, he didn't. He kept tweeting, "This is why creators my size close their DMs and talk to no one. This is why everyone has to walk around on eggshells. You have no idea when someone from even years ago is going to go psycho and invent bullshit in their heads and shove it onto social media." Again, like, you're a crybaby. You're not a victim here. This guy said, "Hey man, can you credit me?" And then you're like, fuck it. If I ever want another DM like this, never contact me again, please. This guy is the most insane bullshit I've ever seen. Framing himself as the victim because a fan of his content wrote a kind request for credit is completely fucking delusional. Literally all he had to do was not be a wretched freak for at most 30 seconds and concede to a minuscule amount of ground. Now he's crashing out years later, giving responses that are comparable to shit Hassan Piker would say. And again, somebody pushed back on me, and I explained it very quickly. They had just written... They were just like, dude, but this clip doesn't really matter. Refresh. You got me again. Viper got me. Yeah. Somebody had reached out to me, and they were like, "Well, Nick, this really isn't that big of a deal." And I go, "Yeah, for DarkViper, it kind of is. I don't know. I don't really think you can have that position." But yeah, obviously at that point, DarkViper finally went to... And then he posted on YouTube. Want to hear a story about an insane GTA 5 stunter? Like, you know what he's doing here? Every other YouTuber would fucking say, like, "Yeah, dude, go boost my tweet." This guy has to go to his YouTube channel to send his main channel audience to go fucking start defending him on Twitter. It's literally a signal flare for his fans to go bash the fuck out of this guy. If I posted this brigading my own tweet, people would have a problem with it. But he's wholesome, peepo, sad fucking GTA 5 streamer who cries about his friends who are his moderators. All right, there's literally... He can do no wrong in their eyes. But again, I don't care. There are times I would do the same thing anyway. I don't hold myself to that standard. So maybe I shouldn't hold him to it. Maybe DarkViper could learn something from that.
I recommend watching Nicholas DeOrio's latest video.
Want to hear a story about an insane GTA 5 stunter? You should, because I'm up till 4 a.m. Dude, this guy just started fucking debating I'm going to bed now. I'll see you in the morning, and I expect to see apologies. Dude, 1 hour later... Want to hear a story about an insane GTA 5 stunter? You should, because I'm up at 4 a.m. and I'll have difficulty going to sleep tonight, as the actions by this person are just that rage-inducing. This guy had his followers spamming his bullshit on every post on my Twitter. Having been kept up by any means, I will not sleep long enough to make my scheduled stream. Oh no. He announced he's canceling his show. Oh my God. Dude, no way. Potentially, I won't be able to stream for a few days. This guy's gonna cancel a week's worth of streams, really? He's gonna cancel Are you fucking... This is insane. This guy is actually a pathetic, fucking wretched lolcow. I don't care. Anybody who comes to this fucking... I will patrol the channel. For the first time, I'll go through the comments like Gestapo. Anybody out here being like, DarkViper doesn't deserve the hate, bro. Fuck you. Fuck you into the stratosphere, bro. Absolute... Ban you from the fucking channel. Holy... Now that I said that, my own fans are gonna troll me, but Jesus. I actually think that, like, people are subhuman who think this guy can do no wrong. I actually think they're subhuman people.
Can I say something to you, Nick?
Go read the insane story. And...
Why?
What? Oh, dude, he's not even fucking being coy about it. He's just telling his audience to go fucking fuck with Dark Stunter. Wow, dude. Is this like a public thing you can find on his channel right now? This is obviously TOS. This is obviously TOS breaking, but whatever. I'm not DarkViper, so I'm not going to go and fucking report it or something. Holy shit, that's crazy, dude. Go read an insane story and thank Dark Stunter for fucking up my sleep schedule with his absolute bullshit psychosis. Absolutely insane. Wow. Okay, dude. Yeah, I mean, that's insane. This guy is just absolutely fucking malicious and always out for blood. What a piece of shit, dude. What an absolute
Nick just started
fucking...
insulting me viciously on Twitter.
That I did do. Yeah,
on one hand, I want Dark Viper to have therapy, but the monkey paw would curl on me and turn him into Australian.
Nah, dude.
Honda.
This guy, literally, there's just no saving this guy. No. Oh, God, then he put out another... Dude, oh, oh, God. So he wakes up the next morning, and then Dark Viper is just like, sorry for my 3 a.m. crash out, guys. For 5 days, I ignored Dark's 16-part thread of entirely false or misleading information that he posted, even though I gave him exactly what he suggested and wanted. So he's like putting out an apology here, and he's still defending himself vehemently through it, dude. It's actually insane. He's like, hey guys, I want to apologize for my previous post where I was completely right, by the way, and this psychotic individual continues to harass me. Like, it's like, okay, Nick, we just... Sorry for my 3 a.m. crash out, guys. For 5 days, I ignored Dark's 16-part thread of entirely false. So, and by the way, how can you criticize somebody for making a 16-part thread? Has anybody calculated how many tweets that thing we just read was? You just pay for Twitter Blue so you can put it all at once. I guarantee your shit's longer. You have no fucking right to target anybody for the size of their fucking post, you psycho. This guy wrote a 99-page peer-reviewed document, not even on Willy, on some guy that Willy sourced, okay, in a video. And he had it peer-reviewed. I'm not even kidding. 99 pages.
Nicholas DeOrio's latest video.
Yeah, dude, 16
After this
posts.
segment, if you have time, Ethan posted a clip you should like on his story.
I'll check it out.
Much love.
Thank you. Despite how crazy I consider his grievances, I took down my work and moved on. And again, he's like apologizing for the crash out. I just showed you, it's still up. It's still fucking up. Now, surely he's taken down the brigading attempt that he posted, right? That's fair, right? That's brigading. Then we looked at that. Yeah, you should go talk to this guy in a not so nice light. That would probably by YouTube terms be brigading. It's still up. He fucking brigaded this guy's Twitter, and that's why all those crazy messages were in there. And he didn't even delete it. He's like, I'm sorry for posting this. Anyway, my brigading tweet is still up on my brigading post is still up. That's great. Wait, it's edited? Was it edited? Did he take that part out? Maybe. Oh, okay. Wait. Hold on. Don't want to slander Dark Dick Sucker. Hold on. Let me pull this up. Dark Viper. Let me see. Maybe he edited it out. Because I took a screenshot when I'd first seen it when it was posted. Here. Dark Dick Sucker put... No, it says, go read the insane story and thank Dark Stunter for fucking up my sleep with his bullshit psychosis. You know, it's still up there. He went and brigaded this guy's shit publicly on his YouTube channel, on one of the only sites that'll actually hit you for doing that. That's insane fucking logic here. Wow, that's some insane logic right there, Mike.
Nicholas DeOrio.
Keffels appreciated
what the fuck, dude? All right, here we go. Despite how crazy I considered his grievances, I took down my work and I moved on. If you don't think it's psychotic for a guy to publicly post a 16-part thread of false or misleading information because 3 years later he changed his mind... Dude, there's more incorrect information in Dark Viper's response than there is in that guy's fucking post. I feel like the only thing that he got significantly wrong in that post was that Dark Viper filmed it himself and didn't credit a second person. That's not accurate. He says he filmed it himself, and that's taking Dark Viper's word for it, of course. If you don't think it's psychotic for a guy to publicly post a 16-part thread of false or misleading information... Wait, again, is length equal psychotic now, Dark Viper? Is that really a bag of worms that you want to open up? It seems like Dark Viper is just lobbing into rakes and... we have context wagons and hypocrisy rakes. He just keeps walking into them. I'm sorry, we'll never see eye to eye. 3 years of credit is more than enough for a speedrun strat. Oh, now we're putting a time limit on it? Huh. Wow. Okay, cool. Is it wild that his thread he objected to anyone making the footage of the strat without credit? Presumably for the rest of time, it isn't even viable in runs. Oh, dude, your strat sucked anyway, and I hate you, and my channel has somewhat of like 6 million views. I have never heard anyone acting even close to this way in speedrunning in my entire career. His followers spent 5 days spamming his thread under every post I made with the most obscene stuff attached, while I previously believed I could ignore this spam. By the way, just for spoiler alert, this breakdown was about a couple hours after we found it. As soon as I found it, I DM'd it to Chud, because obviously he's the affected party. And I said, did you see this? So you can watch on Chud's stream where he reads it in real time. And he's like, I'm going to check this one out in a moment or whatever. As soon as I passed this shit along to Chud and he covered it on stream, DarkViper's brain fucking broke into a million pieces.
I just saw Keffel's.
Yeah, wait, oh, this is great. Yeah, I'm sorry. Wait, hold on. This is actually the greatest thing I've ever seen him admit. This is the one time where I think he's ever been actually I can't believe what we're about to read. Even if I'm in the right, there was no reason for the theatrics. Then delete the post. Delete the fucking call to action. Delete the fucking brigading. Trust me, I was even more over the top in DMs, if you can believe it. Leak those. I need to see if that was you being more measured, leak that. Whoever has it, we could put a bounty on it. Bro, fuck yeah, dude. Please put it all out. Holy shit. I was just tired and angry, and I'm sorry to those who feel justifiably let down by me getting baited by the insecure looking for drama. Anita called my post unhinged, and she's right. That's his girlfriend. His girlfriend woke up and called him unhinged. Wow. Why would you tell us that? Why would you tell us that you posted this, tripled down, by the way, gave a half-ass bullshit apology because your girlfriend called you fucking crazy offline? What is wrong with you? Wow. Reality check? It didn't land. I'm well aware that given Dark's stated motivation for his DM was my public discussion of my shorts revenue, and that's why he brought up his revenue half a dozen times. I should have just paid him off, as this was the obvious real interest. Are you fucking crazy? We read this. I read it. How could you possibly read this and come to the conclusion that he's money motivated? He glazed you for half the post. What? I'm well aware that given Dark's stated motivation for his DM was my public discussion of my shorts revenue, and that brought up revenue half a dozen times. I should have just paid him off, as that was his obvious real interest. This is obvious despite his claims otherwise. His real interest is at most shown by what he inspired his DM and not— wait, hold on. His real interest is at most shown by what inspired his DM and not being appeased by the clip's removal. Bro, he just wanted to resolve things ethically and you went crazy. Well, yeah, of course, dude. You even knew that it looked bad. That's why you tried to hide it. But he got you good, you motherfucker. That's what happened. You tried to hide it with a new post and this motherfucker screenshotted you and you look like a bitch. Oh, God, dude. That's so funny. Oh, wow. I simply don't like to be shook down for money. He didn't shake you down for money, you piece of shit. Wow. The smart business move is to always just pay people off rather than risk drama, even if the claims are unfounded. It'd be really awful right now if people started shaking you down for money because you're admitting you're going to pay them. That'd be awful. Would it be awful, chat? Would it be awful if people started shaking him down for money? Would that be terrible? Obviously, I don't justify that. Don't do it. Yeah. There's pedophiles in my chat right now. Ban them. Holy shit, dude. The smart business move is to always pay people off rather than risk drama, even if the claims are unfounded. It's just an aspect of business that I consider gross. No, I hit them. I hit them myself. Jesus. That's why the chat's not here. Okay, I'm sure. Oh, no. All I can recall is not showing false or misleading info that the thread. Wait, false or misleading about the thread. That was the clip still being on TikTok, as I don't post clips to TikTok myself, and I'm still unable to make money from TikTok due to being in Australia. It didn't even enter my mind. You know what? Yeah, you're right. You're right. I have to do this because
Nicholas the Goat, thank you for the $5.
I apologize to the people whose experience is going to be ruined by this decision. But unfortunately, Hassan Piker's favorite video content creator decided to publicly dox Willie Mac Show's girlfriend today on social media, and nobody seems to be asking them any questions as to why they haven't publicly disavowed it. So unfortunately, chat, I hate to be the one to do this, and I am stalling because I don't know how to do it. We're gonna have to make the chat members only, and they're gonna have to pay money to me now if they want to do it. And then I could ban them individually and keep their $5. Let me see. I don't even know how to do this. How do I make the chat members only? Stream settings. No, I'm sorry. There's nothing I can do. There's literally nothing I can do. We have no mods awake. I don't have any mods, and I don't know any of you guys well enough to make you mod. Participant. Yeah, sorry. I'm sorry. There's nothing I can do. There's nothing I can do. If you want to write in the Discord server and you're no longer a member, feel free. But there's nothing I can do. Sorry. I'm not doing this for money. I don't care. It's ultimately just I have to do this because Hassan Piker's favorite video essayist has decided to dox Willie Mac Show's girlfriend on Twitter today. I am modding, but my chat froze.
Is this really lolly?
Sorry. Okay, continuing up right now. All I can recall is not showing false or misleading info that the thread was the clip still being on TikTok. As I don't post the clips to TikTok myself, I am unable to make money from TikTok due to being in Australia. Didn't even enter my mind. I'm a busy guy and I get stream DMs every day. He certainly didn't mention it being on TikTok until he can use it for drama. So it's like, wait, you didn't cover your tracks enough? And then he caught you?
Nick? I really like you.
Why? Wait, dude, this guy's such a pussy. Wait, so you can't just say sorry it was still on TikTok. You have to say it's a motivated attack by him to not reach out to you to ask you to take it down again. He didn't want it taken down. He just wanted credit.
Latest video.
What? He certainly didn't mention it being on TikTok till he could use it for drama, and he was mentioning it despite knowing the clip made zero money there. He knew this because it was explained in the video that inspired his DM. Like, if I don't make any money, if I make no money, right?
I always do the possible.
If I make $0, I guess, like, I don't understand. I can just steal anything I want as long as I post it for free. Okay, cool. He certainly didn't mention it being on TikTok till he could use it for drama, despite knowing the clip made $0 there. He knew this because it was explained in the very video that inspired his DM, and of course, he didn't mention this information as it made it clear to mislead people that the goal of which was the goal of every part of the thread. Hell, that clip might be on Instagram too, same story. I didn't make money from the platform and someone else handles reposting all of my shorts there. I will have someone on my team find my work there and replace them with the new and improved clip.
Can I say something to you, Nick? I really like you.
I'm doing this as a formality, as this was my work, not his, and removing his content obviously will not appease Dark, as the clip had nothing to do with what he actually wanted. If he sincerely cared, he would have complained 3 years ago, rather than the nanosecond he thought there would be good money there. I will speak no more on the matter. I am frankly embarrassed by this whole affair. I expect this fiasco to just inspire more attempted shakedowns. I really need to close my DMs. Bro, if you're this big of a pussy, why open DMs at all? Why would you do that? Are you actually like a fucking idiot? Why the fuck would you have open DMs? Ever? If you don't want people to DM you.
To give a big shout out to Nicholas DeOrio.
I was gonna mute the gifteds, but I can't. It's glitched. It's white screened. I don't know what happened. Streamlabs broke. Thank you so much. Watch the gifting right now.
Can I say something to you, Nick?
Jesus Christ, you guys are insane.
Why?
So that was the new DarkViper post, right? He was done. Sorry, my bad. Oh, just one more to show that Dark was really trying to get money out of me, and not only that I publicly stated my support of transformational clips, but I have done nothing to channels who have used clips of mine in such a way. Bro, you struck Chud logic, dude. That shit was transformative. Go fuck yourself, dude. Go fuck yourself, dude. This guy's actually like a huge malicious piece of shit.
I'd like to give a big shout out to Nicholas DeOrio.
Thank you. Wow, what a fucking piece of shit, dude. After DarkViper posted, oh my god. So then, you know that stream he canceled? You know that stream he fucking canceled? He then goes live and goes, bonus stream, I'm explaining my recent drama for the Rambles channel. So wait, remember that? I thought he stopped doing Rambles.
Give a big shout out to Nicholas.
Then he fired up a live stream and responded again? He's like, this is my 3 a.m. thing. I'm expecting a response. I'm going to bed now. Actually, it's 4 a.m. and I'm still responding. Actually, I just woke up and I apologize, but not really. And I'm actually doubling down. Really actually, I'm responding again now on stream, on video, for people to react to, but I won't let them react to it, obviously, because I'm a fucking pussy. Yeah, look at this. This is what people were saying at the time, too. It's actually relevant.
Is this really lolly?
This was like how people figured it out in real time. This thread has me dying. DarkViper is destined to always be involved in the most cringe drama because the dude is a complete spurg. God bless Matto. And then Comic Cop goes, truly disturbing. DarkViper must not care about consent. And then he posted this. That's the screenshot. That looks like fucking... That's crazy, dude. That's crazy. And then the only clip that I saw from DarkViper was ironically posted by Chud Logic. Look I always do the possible. Thank you. And thank you to Bad Empanada for getting the memberships up this stream. Jesus Christ. Dude, look how fucking unhinged he looks here. This is like Vadim. Look at his eyes. Was he crying? His eyes are swollen and red.
Chud Logic?
You remember Chud Logic with like the most fucking... I hate to be... I'm not just trying to rip Chud off, but like with the most raped expression I've ever seen.
You remember my first interaction with Chud Logic?
I don't.
A viewer of his said Chud Logic had some...
That's my favorite shit ever. Remember my first interaction with Chud Logic? So one of his chatters came by.
You remember my first interaction with Chud Logic? A viewer of his said Chud Logic...
That's not an interaction with Chud Logic.
...had some misunderstandings or didn't understand my positions on reaction content. After the stream, I was like, oh, okay, well, Discord, Chud Logic. I DM'd him and said, hey...
Oh, okay, so he did DM, okay.
One of your viewers said... You know, you want to debate me or whatever, but like I don't have time to debate people. But if you have sincere questions about my positions, I'll answer them.
Oh, okay. I'm just so busy though. I can't hop in a call with you and hash this out publicly. But if you want to do it for free in my DMs, you could just ask me, and then I have no time to debate you. I do have time, however, to flesh all of our points out privately. It's like, yeah, I don't want to get on stream. Just say you don't want to get on stream. Okay, some people just don't want to get on stream. Okay.
And because of that, he stole my video.
What? What? What are you talking about? He stole your video? Bro, this guy is such a piece of shit, dude.
And caused a massive drama.
You caused a massive drama because you're a pussy and you had to strike him. You struck a 36-minute reaction to your 9-minute clip from a 6-hour or 8-hour, I don't know how long you were live, 5-hour maybe, from a huge fucking stream that you decided was like the ultimate 9 minutes of content. This is insane, dude.
Make sure. I promoted his video.
Like wait, what?
He followed me. I saw that he followed complete scumbags, but I said no.
Complete scumbags, by the way, are people that he's deemed bad because they hate him.
I really like you.
Everybody, dude, your worth as a human being is directly tied to whether like you agree with DarkViper on every issue.
I know those people are bad, but I don't know much about Willie. Maybe Willie is not a bad person.
Wait, maybe Willie's not a bad person? What? Dude, do you want to see how do you know how DarkViper treats people who aren't bad people? Where is this shit, dude? Dude, there's no way. DarkViper series. Wait, DarkViper Hassan? Where is this? Holy fuck. Wait, Willie Mac Show is not a bad guy? Are you actually fucking kidding me? Are you actually fucking kidding me right now? I need to find this. Latest, DarkViper Hassan.
Hey, Nicholas DeOrio. We in this shit, son?
DarkViper. Dude, he was going to make a 13 videos? He announced a 13 video series on DarkViper. Also, this is a screenshot from DarkViper's video. Okay? Chud Logic's reaction. Yes, he talks a lot, but he includes the entire video. I can't show you what he did, because DarkViper struck it off of YouTube. I can only show you what DarkViper represented in his own video to describe how Chud Logic stole his 9-minute video, and how it was a fucking replacement of it. Is this not, like... This is a complete self-own. That is a complete fucking self-own. That's fucking funny. Also, this is Carl Jobs. There's a whole lot there. There's a whole lot of DarkViper lore with Carl Jobs. He has here. Wait. Let me see. That's another whole bag of worms that we'll open one day. there is a DarkViper component. There's a Carl Jobs DarkViper thing. There is a thing. DarkViper communicating supercut. Oh my god, dude, this is just a bunch of schizo Dark Viper messages. Look at this. So this is the email that he sent to YouTube to get a video taken down, right? This is the email that fucking Dark Viper you're normally supposed to say, like, he infringed on my content at X timestamp. This is my like, you don't have to be formal about it. You're not making a legal argument. You're just fucking filing a DMCA. So then he goes, hello, I have made a particular study of fair use law. For example, I have read Matt Hawes versus Ethan Klein, et al., number 12016 CV 03081. And Where is Fair Use by lawyer Jessica Vogel. That covers all relevant precedent on fair use law in America. I am perfectly willing to hire a lawyer and argue this in court. If you reject this dispute, I will merely circumvent you and serve him myself. If you have not read either, feel free. To your question, how much of my copyright work is used? All of it. Every single frame. Not the bare minimum necessary for differentiated work. It was a watch party of my work. How is the market for your original work affected by use? There is no reason to watch the original if you have viewed the re-upload. All information and graphics have already been seen. Does this significantly transform your original work? Does it serve the same purpose? Oh yeah, it just keeps going. But like, that's just insane, dude. That's just crazy. Just fucking respond to the bot or respond to the person and give them the information they need. Oh, dude. This is the Act Man. Oh my god, he did it to the Act Man too. Dude, this looked like the other one that we already showed on stream. This one's actually the Act Man. Oh no, dude. Oh no. This is him talking about how the Act Man made a video that agreed with him. Was it really necessary to boost Asmongold in your video? I know you like the dude, but he personifies every aspect of what you've termed as bad reactions. He doesn't transform or edit the content, and he demonstrates that working hard to actually create things and put in effort is less rewarding in the business. Asmongold does more React content and releases more React videos than anyone else you mentioned by far. So he like disagreed on one point, made a whole video just bashing it. Yeah. And that's obviously the Chud Logic one, Jesus. Dark Viper fan publishes a 24-bullet takedown of whose video? Of Bo Black's Twitter versus, dude. Jesus fucking Christ. Holy shit.
Is this really lolly?
Yeah, there's a whole lot of shit here. Let me see. I don't know. Oh, fuck. Where was the Willie Max show? Dark Viper Willie? Oh, God. If you type up... Oh, is this it? Critical Shogun? Oh my god, dude. Oh my god. Dude, so what did he just say here?
I don't know much about Willie. Maybe Willie is not a bad person.
Maybe Willie is not a bad person. Update on my Willie Max show response video. Part 2, raw recording is 12 hours long, but it will be polished to approximately 3 hours. Part 3 is raw of 7 hours, and that will probably be another 1.5 hour video. Part 4 is raw of 4 hours, and it will be polished to an unknown amount of time. Part 5 will likely be going over the 90 or so public statements that creators have made on reaction content that is indirectly contradicting to Willie's view. I may leave it at that, or maybe I'll make a follow-up video called The Nature of Slop, where I explain how Willie's videos are formatted to never present evidence for any claims that he makes, usually formatted by presenting a false assertion and a clip that does nothing to prove that assertion. But this was not just the video he did on me, but all of his videos. I have progressed in my analysis. I have become more convinced that Willie does not even understand what an argument is. I further think a video titled I Hate Hassan Piker, but Willie Max Show Lies About Him could do well. A public service, you could say. It pains me that one of Hassan's biggest critics is actually a liar and a grifter, as he claims. It gives credibility to whatever he and his viewers claim about everyone. Yeah, this guy has fucking turbo AIDS. This guy's got literal turbo AIDS, dude. Holy shit. That's what he does to somebody he deems to be maybe a good person.
And so I followed him back. And that led to entirely fictional stories being generated by me from him.
Wait, what? Was that a Freudian clip? Did he just Freudian clip right there? Fictional stories generated by him? Is he just admitting he lies about everybody? That was a crazy fucking Freudian clip right there.
Entirely fictional stories being generated by me from him. Years-long crusades to defame me and to invent fictional bullshit about me.
That's insane. I need to watch this stream and make I don't watch Dark Viper. I might need to cut my own highlight video and react to it.
Nick just started insulting me viciously on Twitter.
Good night, all. Look forward to tomorrow because Ian and Anissa will probably say something stupid tomorrow. EHD
Yeah.
forever Morty.
Oh god, dude. I actually can't fucking believe it. Did anybody manage, is there anybody up who knows where to find the fucking maybe I could, I feel like I need to show this before I end the segment, just so people believe me. It's insane that he did this. There's a playlist on my channel called DarkViper related videos. If you found a new Lolcow today, I actually recommend you go back and watch all of them. I'm not going to send you to his channel or something. I'd rather send you to my channel. So I don't brigade people like he did, because brigading is bad, I guess. I don't know. Where's the DarkViper related video thing? We haven't uploaded one in a while, because honestly, DarkViper isn't even really that relevant. DarkViper has like a lot of subscribers and shit, but like ultimately nobody really cares about him that much. He's probably gonna get bigger when GTA 6 comes out, and maybe then it's worth kind of responding to all the bullshit that he said about everybody. But as of right now, I mean, this is gonna be a fucking 10 out of 10 video for me probably. But let me see. Where is okay, Boblack's caught lying, all my unhinged haters, DarkViperAU's dishonesty exposed, total fraud, why I respect Ethan Klein and not DarkViperAU, DarkViperAU quit entire YouTube channel. Oh fuck, which one is this? Oh, DarkViper sent me a love letter. I rejected him. This is the one. This is the video. All right, where is this post? Okay. Let me yap at you for engagement because my PC is broken. Oh, this is it. Yeah, this is it. He wrote a fan fiction of me committing suicide and claimed that I am the only thing that keeps him alive. That was a thing that he did. Is this it? Let's see. Yeah, this is it. This is the one where he does an entire segment saying that he has kept me from killing myself. On his, this is a fucking post that he posted probably similar time actually. Maybe he doesn't sleep a lot. Is that? Listen, I have found there's no downside in just laughing at these idiots passively. Well, he's gone back on that one. But I have stray thoughts about these things, so they end up on a channel. It's neither interesting nor calculated. It's just yapping. Welcome to social media, where we can assume Nick is salivating out the idea of tweets saying, "Oh my god, I can't believe DarkViperAU wrote another essay. I'm giving him this boon of acknowledgement that he very clearly craves, so he could feel like somebody for just a moment. I feel like these brief moments where he could stop. Wait, I feel like these brief moments where he could stop hating himself as much as he hates everyone else are the only things keeping him alive. I act to literally save a life, even by every metric. If that life is not worth saving, I am that nice of a person. I'm gonna go back to fixing my PC now. That story will also be in Rambles." Like, what the fuck, dude? And he's not even responding to me. He just said, "DarkViper, why poke the bear?" And he's responding to my chatter who was in here earlier. Like, this guy's actually unhinged. Legitimately fucking crazy, dude. What the fuck, bro? Yeah, that was the one where that was the suicide clip. I wish there were more clips from the stream, but I'm not going to risk showing it tonight. We're wiping out anyway. Let me see what else is here. This probably became a segment in and of itself. I don't know where I'm going to put the Drew Pavlo one. Maybe I'll put it in here and call it like Australian Hour. DarkViper is a history of hypocrisy. By the way, if you guys don't know, and I've never seen him...
Nicholas the GOAT, thank you for the $5, my man.
Thank you for hitting the goal. If you guys don't know this, I don't think he's ever disputed this claim. If he has, I apologize. I'll correct it if he tells me. He used to run a reaction channel, didn't he? I'm almost positive that DarkViperAU had a fucking reaction channel before all of this. That would be a significantly bigger criticism, but obviously if he's grown and changed or something. Did he ever actually reference the fact that he had one? He acts like a child with a rich daddy. Well, he's the rich daddy. He tells you all about it. He's had a far too strong and aggressive holier-than-thou attitude for someone who does not hold himself to a high degree of ethical standard, which makes a lot of his content hard to watch. I stopped watching him ages ago because of his little tantrum in Among Us. Oh my god, remember when he struck the guy who posted the Among Us clip? Where's the DarkViper Among Us clip? Oh my god, dude. When DarkViper freaked out, if you don't even know how to play the game! Where's that clip, dude? DarkViper... He's got a ramble talking about it. DarkViper streamer rages at viewer. Angry boy, DarkViper. Is this it?
We never really do that unless you have no other... Fuck you!
Can I say something to you?
I don't think that's it. No,
I
it's
really
just him
like
screaming "fuck you."
Why?
Because I think he struck the clip. Yeah, he just literally struck the clip to hide it from people because he didn't want people talking about it anymore. If you don't even know how to play the game, yeah.
Nicholas the GOAT, thank you for the $5, my man.
Cover this drama again, Scott Among Us Rage. Does he show it in his controversial video, or does he not actually show the clip? Oh, is it this one? Yeah.
He destroyed it. I like to take the—
Nope, he's just explaining his gameplay in Among Us. I love watching DarkViper react to stuff, especially shit that doesn't matter at all whatsoever, and take it extremely seriously because he can't concede any ground at all whatsoever. If you don't even know how to play the game, why are you playing? Yeah, I don't even know where it is. Yeah, it's the same guy who did the GTA 5 speedruns. I remember someone beat him to a world record, and he had a massive dickhead meltdown. That's another thing that he did. He had a complete fucking meltdown about that, too. That's when I stopped watching him. What kind of tantrum? I tried looking for the clip, but it's surprisingly difficult to find. The best place I could find it was on 2750 in this video that Willie Mack Show did on him, because he struck it.
DarkViper,
and I'll just say Carl Jobs didn't like that he did that.
aka Matt, is popular for his GTA
27 minutes.
Original video. He strikes it on principle of it being react. I think this is
a great video. You should watch this.
Out. He engages with criticism poorly.
It's just annoying.
Could reflect on that. Page.
Oh, where is it? 27 minutes?
We have two groups of people, reactors and creators, but only one of these puts forth effort and incurs risk and cost.
I already showed one, but then Viper arguably started to falsely copyright strike people. He admitted to abusing the DMCA system when it comes to unfavorable clips of him. So people start making fun of him, using old clips of him getting unironically angry while playing Among Us.
He runs around the entire fucking map to come to O2.
He had like a Bo Blaxian meltdown.
Like, I had nothing to say. I was literally speechless. I did not speak that entire time because I was so confused why we were still in the game. I have never been this mad at a person in the entirety of my life.
And then Charlie sexually assaulted you in Minecraft. No, I'm kidding. Then Charlie came in here and disagreed with one video, and that was literally your fucking Batman. It was your Joker moment. Holy shit, dude. Yeah, what a freak.
I apologize. I'm still a little new at the game.
If you don't even know how to win the game, why are you playing?
Dude, like, who the fuck would why would anyone invite that guy to play Among Us? I have no idea. Dude goes off at somebody for making a poor play, then bans him. He would also make 2 videos talking about his side of things. I honestly didn't buy it, because he starts off talking about how badly his night shifts can affect people, and it felt very much like trying to justify having an all-caps rage on someone when Viper should have just gone to sleep instead. In any case, he did end up apparently making up with the guy he yelled at as well, so make of that what you will. Here's just the clip alone, but yeah, it's even worse after seeing Scott, the guy he banned, respond to the video. I'm glad... what is this? The response? I never saw that. I know you're probably going to ban me from your YouTube. He knows, dude. He knows. Dude, he knows. He knows. I know he knows. I'm not mad at you, to be honest. I understand where your feelings may come from. I like pretty much any talent. Wait, as I lack pretty much any talent known to man. All my life, I've never had friends. And even now, I only have... Oh, my God. Oh, no. Oh, dear, no. Oh, God. I didn't lie when I said I had some experience. However, I really should not have joined. Oh, dude, he literally just bullied this guy. That's so funny, bro. That's so funny. If only he were self-aware and not being a hypocrite, maybe his audience would accept that. 14 pages. After Viper took a clip and turned it into context, first he did was credit them in the comment. Okay, this is just giving context to it, yeah. Oh, how the tables have turned. Mr. DarkViper moaning about Penguin Zero a while back. Exactly what I was thinking. Oh, let's see. You know, him and Charlie resolved everything, right? It doesn't matter. You could talk to people and smooch up and fix things, but you're still a pussy in the clip, right? Dude, they'll be like, did you see this clip of him freaking out in Among Us? He's like, you know they fucking made up, right? It's like, yeah, but did you see the clip of him in Among Us? It becomes invalid because the guy and him have made up, so you can't talk about it ever again, especially when it establishes a pattern of behavior. The guy sucks, dude. Charlie even stopped reacting to content on stream. It seems you have a completely outdated view of DarkViper. Like, what do you mean? What are you talking about? Does DarkViper use the term good faith and bad faith a lot? It feels like whenever I see him get into drama, he always blames it on the other person who's purely arguing in bad faith. Like he thinks everyone's out to get him, and that he genuinely can't imagine that anyone could disagree with him.
I always do the possible.
You can believe me or not. Hell, the beef the OP is stating the moment this guy reached out to DarkViper and took down the short. Just saying majority 9 out of 10 of the drama he gets into is because someone else got something wrong. Yeah, all these people are delusional freaks, honestly. All of these people are fucking horrible to interact with. Now, that's funny. How many pages will his response be? 14! Wait, do you remember the clip where he started saying that Ethan Klein was, like, harassing him by using him on the soundboard? Wait, DarkViper Ethan. Where is that one? Oh my God, I can talk about him for hours, dude. I love getting to be unchained and just start fucking doing that. DarkViper. Oh, he deleted the tweet. DarkViper posted his owned highlight reel of the time that Ethan... Dude, he deleted it. That's fucking hilarious. Is it in one of these? Oh my God, dude. Where is this shit? He actually posted a one of those, you know, like the picture where it's like, I'm a sad, lonely, whatever. Please don't bully me with this information. He posted a highlight reel of crying about fucking Ethan Klein's soundboard.
14 pages, painstaking detail.
Viper said Ethan memeing him saying 14 pages has traumatized him.
It's 14 pages.
Because one of my favorite people on the internet.
He posted a variation of this himself.
At DarkViper, 14 pages.
I don't think Ethan is a very good person. And his using a soundbite of one of the most traumatic, angry moments of my entire life for many, many years on his stream, perhaps 100 times, is a bit more than excessive and very sick.
Why was this traumatic for you?
Where is this? Apparently it's in my Discord. Let me see. You put it in the Discord, the full clip. Is it a stream topic request? Yeah. This is, oh, dude, the genius comment cop is out with the VOD.
I found out that only that 14 pages.
14 pages.
That's right.
Hey, DarkViper, are you gonna start commenting? Are you gonna comment over this?
What?
I think he got these clips himself.
One of my favorite people on the internet, DarkViper, 14 pages.
As someone who has been incessantly harassed by him for years in front of
It's sad that Ethan Klein's announcement of taking an indefinite break from H3 was clickbait. As someone who's been incessantly harassed by him for years, in front of thousands, he is one truly deserving of being driven off the internet. Holy shit.
Thousands, he is one of those truly deserving of being driven off the internet. I don't know how sick of an individual you have to be to do something.
I think we actually hit Ethan, Hassan, and Destiny in this drama.
Like this? Like, if he was using it in some wholesome way or shouting me out in some positive way, fine. But he's just using it to mock me.
Good. Thank you, Comment Cop, for adding that in there.
The page script explaining it's a 14-page document. On page 14, it's 14 pages long, which is why I spent 14 pages establishing. It's a 14-page meticulously written.
Amazing, dude. Amazing. I actually, unironically, you know what? DarkViper, thank you for making 14 pages, because the new one is 99 pages. We just got to get him to say it out loud, you know? The 14 pages was really cool. Now that there's 99 pages, we're so fucking here, dude. Yo, is this the Virgin? Oh, this is the donation sound. If you ever hear the Virgin donation sound, I think it plays at like anything under $20. Where that's we use that clip here a lot. Okay, I don't agree with the Apollo Legend stuff, so I'm not signal boosting that. But yeah, that's another really fucking funny one, dude. This guy sucks so fucking much, bro. What else do we have here? DarkViper has a raging hate boner for reaction content, and he's pretentious, holier than thou. He's an act for getting into drama where he is in the right. He comes out looking worse because of how he acts. Oh, if he gets into it. Okay. Or even when he is in the right, he looks worse. I haven't watched him in a long time because the community is so toxic. I joined his Discord. As a black woman, I instantly felt uncomfortable without saying a word. Well, I'm not invalidating your voice, ma'am. It was full of toxic teenage boys. Jesus Christ. I mean, I couldn't know that for a matter of fact, so I won't be saying it myself, but I will not be silencing you. I used to watch him a while back, and one video he straight up said that he didn't pay an editor for editing a whole video because it didn't fit his standards. He linked the video. Okay, I think there was something with that drama, but I don't remember. No one covered it because they didn't want this dude devoting the next 3 months of their life to talking about them. Yeah, I mean, he'll go after the drama channels, but he'll also go after other people too. The guy agreed to edit a video for a trial run. When it failed, he expected payment for it. I mean, I think that DarkViperAU should probably pay people when they are on trial runs. I don't think that DarkViperAU should probably have, unpaid internships for his fucking channel. I remember this dude because he called out OG YouTuber UberHacksNova and claimed he was stealing his ideas and tweets. Yeah, this guy has like a very long storied history. Glad to see this guy finally getting called out. Never did like his attitude. Dude was rude to a friend who edited for him because he didn't like how it was edited. Yeah, there's actually not a lot of DarkViper suckers here. My opinion is that even if he's in the right here, it is damaged heavily by his unprofessional wording. It doesn't matter how right you are if you are mean about it. He also has the interesting take stating even without credit, in fact, I believe that credit is more of an act of kindness. It is not. Credit is obligatory for anyone that does not private. Yeah, it's not true. You have no idea what you're talking about. Credit is not an important. It's not important. Credit is not a thing that is required. It is not required. Dude, how did somebody post on the Reddit not knowing why rewind is? I actually think I'm gonna ban you. I'm actually gonna ban you. Holy fuck, dude, we don't ban a lot of people from the Reddit. I'm gonna ban you. It's literally pinned to the top. Why are you writing on Reddit asking why rewind is disabled in this fucking stream? Are you out of your mind? I'm sorry. Sorry. Okay, sorry. It's literally fucking right here, dude. Holy shit. Oh, wait, all this seemed reasonable and good until I opened the actual tweet. Dude is fucking mad at a motorcycle gliding glitch. Dude, this has been in the game since 2013. Everyone in the community knows this. He didn't get anything stolen from him. The comment is edited, so what are they going to say in response? For me, it's less about the clip and more the response. He once again blew this into something bigger by taking a reasonably articulated and polite request to someone's personal slight against him. Valid, he could have worded it. I mean, I think that no one... Is there anyone on planet Earth who doesn't agree with that part? I mean, I think it's an extra step to say that, like, his own position makes him a hypocrite, but he is, so... I fully believe that. DarkViper, I creatively edited the clip. The clip sped up. Holy turbo douche alert. Yeah, that's another point. Is there a video? Not yet, but he made a lot of enemies, so there will be. Dude, Wentworth Millers, dude, you're in the video. Enjoy. They could have just said, hey, I saw that you changed the comment and removed the credit accidentally. Can you add it in? Why would they have to say that? I'm sorry. They could have been even nicer than they already were. Like, go fuck yourself, dude. Holy shit. All right, what are the downvoted ones? Check the drama and see how insane this person painted Matt to be the worst human possible. Yeah, dude. Here's the I found them. I found the DarkViper fans, dude. They're all like fucking skinwalkers. No. Yeah, I downvoted. Fuck yeah, dude. I fucking identified this motherfucker immediately. Oh my god, dude. This just screams character assassination. Nicholas DeOrio is in the comments. Everyone is saying Viper always acts like this. Close. Check the poster's history. It's r/clipped live. Dude, they're so fucked. They're actually... No way. No way, bro. No way. Yep, brigaded and manufactured drama. Nothing to see here. Move along, everyone. That's idiotic unless she faked the DM. It's not manufactured drama. It's just because someone you liked did something controversial and because you have an issue with Nicholas DeOrio, bring it up to the mods. They've talked to him before. Deleted comment. Haha, you like this person, therefore you can't comment because confirmation bias. Wait, what does that say? You know what else is... He just sent him a you know what else is massive t-shirt. This guy mogged him. Let's go. Let's go. Oreo being in the comments. Wonder how long it will be before Willie showed up, dude. Oh my god, dude. This is perpetually fucked. If he added it up and changed his own flair, it falls under creative use. Reaction content, including many channels that DarkViper criticized, could also be arguing and falling under fair use, so it doesn't eliminate the hypocrisy. Not all reactors like Sniper Wolf and Asmongold. True. Another day, another DarkViper tantrum. Can we get like a bad one here? Let's see. Honestly, seems like a nothing burger. Pretty well explained by his tweet. I feel like a lot of people just want to see this guy fail because he's annoying. It's like these people are retarded. I mean, there's nothing else you could say. You think demanding an apology from the entire GTA stunting community is a good response? There's no way to word this that makes this look good for DarkViper. There's just none. It's like, yeah, I mean, I think he's pretty fucking warranted. I think his response is pretty fucking good, dude. It's like, you think demanding every single person in an entire content creation community to apologize directly to you is fucking, oh god, Jesus. By the way, now that we put the chat on fucking members only, it probably moves as slow as fucking, Drew Pavelo's chat. It probably, dude, unironically, it probably just now started moving as slow as Drew Pavelo's chat if he streams. What the fuck? All right, guys. All right, we're not making it to fucking topic 3. There's no way. You wish. Oh, we might get there soon, dude. Oh, you have to not read and see what he's saying to believe. Yeah, you have to take his word for it. What are they saying in the DarkViper subreddit? What are his dick suckers saying? I always pull up the anti-position. Let me see what they're saying.
Nicholas DeOrio.
I'm sorry, I got to be unchained tonight and go on about DarkViper, so I'm having a ball. Let's see. GIF request. Is there nothing in here? Reasonable rage bait. What is this? Reasonable rage bait. I always do the possible. If you don't know, simply someone is accusing Matto of stealing a clip made 3 years ago and putting it in a YouTube short. Obviously, it doesn't make any sense. Why would you talk about a random thing that happened 3 years ago? Won't get you anything but a headache. I mean, when DarkViper boosted like what was it? When DarkViper boosted almost 6-year-old false allegations related to my ex-girlfriend, I mean, that was kind of shitty, right? That's a little bit longer. It was like 5 or 6 years ago those came out. That he had no problem signal boosting. So that was nice. Appreciate that, Matto. Maybe I'll end the segment going back through that again because it was funny. He kind of stopped talking about us after I posted it. Crop worse than Ireland. Let's see. Oh no, not another drama. At times like these, I'm glad that I'm not some famous streamer and YouTuber. The thing is that Dark Center had credit at some point or another, and the tool that Matt used to change all the pinned comments changed the pinned comment on that short, so it was no longer given. Here's what I'm understanding. Matt only appears to have never used another clip from this guy. It was literally the only one from 3 years ago. Why get so hot under the collar about something so inconsequential? Because maybe it wasn't to him? Maybe it wasn't to him? What's annoying is in the past 3 years, Dark J had no problem with the existence of that short. But again, in the past 3 years, at times he had credit, right? I don't think that's fair, right? But yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Willie Slop Shows already just started to farm this for content. Obsessed Weird Show. Whenever he comes to see anyone mentioning Matt negatively, it's like, oh god, dude. What is this downvoted for? Guy who hates drama gets himself into more drama to complain about the drama that he's in. True, dude. All right, where is the... I actually do want to play this. I want to play this segment about how he, like, fucking... how insecure he is about his girlfriend. Because he did that shit to me, so I'll post this, no problem. Where is my fucking video covering that? Because if he wants to go underhanded, I'll pull this clip up every time I talk about him. It's a good way to end the video, actually. DarkViper's dishonesty exposed, total fraud. Where is this clip? Responding to DarkViper. So this was the clip that I put in. I recommend you watch it, but I'm gonna put it in here too, because why not? Here you go. Okay, like this is actually fucking unreal right now. It's absolutely fucking absurd.
Starts with Nicholas saying, someone told me. At best, this is Nicholas being like, look, anything I hear in the world is instantly true if someone tells it to me. I'm going to put it on my Twitter.
Hey dude, again, thank you so much, DarkViper, for signal boosting a year's worth of my leaked DMs. Oh, where is this? Oh, yeah. So you remember, we always talk about the Taylor Lorenz thing. The other YouTuber who reacted to the leaked DMs was DarkViper. It was actually DarkViper. Here, look at this. Wait. So again, Willie Mac Show is constantly mocked. So anyways, I'm going to talk all about Nick and Turkey Tom now.
Turkey Tom. He falsely accused Pyrocynical of being a groomer and a pedophile.
How does that make his positions on you wrong?
He got bodied by the internet when it turned out that Pyro did not do these things. Defended the use of slurs, calling like, multiple times. He's called people racial slurs like on live stream.
Don't worry, this has background music. You're okay. Yeah, he's signal boosting Salvo, who literally doxed me, which is extremely funny. He actually puts on Twitter a YouTube channel that literally is a ban evasion channel for somebody who doxed me and promotes a year's worth of my leaked group chat messages. And this is somebody who's still like actively playing the victim with me right now. So obviously, for those who don't know, Salvo was banned on a ban evasion account because he doxed me on stream and also doxed Chris the Narc in the past and stuff. And DarkViper was notified that people were... Bro, he was literally told about this. This is the funniest part, because it's not just like a total accident. Watch this. We're attacking Salvo because he was doxing people. At the time, like when DarkViper promoted this guy's YouTube channel on Twitter, and DarkViper's response to this was just that he doesn't care. I wouldn't expect him to know the whole backstory of this. I don't think he's like an all-knowing, all-seeing entity, so it's reasonable that he wouldn't know this information. He was literally told this, said he didn't look deeply into it, and say basically that we deserve it. So again, but this is like the guy who wants us to feel bad about him and his situation.
DeOrio. He is perfectly circular in a way that I've never seen a person before. And like I don't like to mock a person's physical appearance. It's not usually my wheelhouse. But I can't...
Didn't this guy start fucking wearing shirts with sleeves because everyone said that he was fucking wearing wife beaters every stream and it was weird? I don't know if that was the exact reason, but it was pretty correlated. It kind of correlated.
But laugh whenever anyone calls him Nicholas DeOrio because he looks like an Oreo. He posted a picture of him with a girl to insinuate that he had a girlfriend, and the girl comes and like immediately says, haha, we're just friends.
And I gotta be honest with you, I was trying to figure out how to respond to this in any way, because it just feels like one of those situations where it just sounds fucking
Nicholas
soy.
DeOrio's
You know, I feel like the DarkViper way to be like, here's a picture of us kissing at New Year's, because that's like a lolcow behavior. But it's like, I don't really know like how to respond to this without sounding like a fucking loser, because it's an unwinnable conversation.
Nicholas DeOrio, because he looks...
And for the most part, I never really had to respond to it before, because it's coming from like crazy, weird, small YouTubers with absolutely no pull or no audience. And every time I do engage with this topic, it's always like putting this person at risk of being like brought back up in searches and looking at who they are and harassing them and shit. And, oh, you have to private your Twitter. Somebody else made a fucking stream about it or whatever 5 years later because nobody else has like anything to talk about.
Widely mocked him because he tried to pretend to actually be in a relationship or whatever. But so like these stories, like they're not interesting. They're not things that should really come to the surface or be relevant in any capacity. Like
he's like so smug about it too. He's like, oh, listen, there's this story, and I mean, listen, this should not be relevant, but obviously this guy's like a bad guy or whatever, so I'm gonna like weave it in there.
Creator has their fumbles or whatever, but like really hangs out with the lowest of the low.
The Scooby-Doo music is back.
Pathetic people on this platform.
Okay, real quick from the top.
He posted a picture of him with a girl to insinuate that he had a girlfriend.
I posted a picture of drinks during COVID, and there was a girl's hand in the frame. There's no caption here insinuating that I was trying to make this grandiose statement about who this girl was or that she was my girlfriend.
And the girl comes and like immediately says, haha, we're just friends.
This is in response to some random guy asking if that's my girlfriend. Not me, not my post, some guy's question.
And the girl comes and like immediately says, haha, we're just friends. And so people widely mocked him because he tried to pretend to actually be in a relationship or whatever.
And the funniest part of this entire situation is the person who's in this message, the person who we're talking about, is literally my ex-girlfriend from high school and college, somebody that I had an on-again, off-again relationship with for probably between 5 and 6 years at the time this tweet was even posted. But that's totally irrelevant. This could be a platonic friend, even if that was the case.
He posted a picture of him with a girl to insinuate that he had a girlfriend.
The framing of this allegation is completely ridiculous.
And so people widely mocked him because he tried to pretend to actually be in a relationship or whatever.
It's actually hilarious that DarkViper is totally cool with signal boosting completely false. So that was my cue where I came in here and I was like, okay, if you want to go low, I will go lower. Because DarkViper had just gotten a new girlfriend and that he was showing off to everybody. And I did a little bit of digging, and no, not the type of digging you're thinking, not the Bad Empanada type digging. I was on his social. Somebody who literally posts his girlfriend on Instagram just to prove he has one. Every insecurity he's trying to project onto me is one that he absolutely has and absolutely possesses. And I think that's really... He is the type of person who will post a picture with a girl just so the internet knows that he has a girlfriend. That is him. That's why he's saying this. This is something he literally would do. Funny that you would go and attack somebody without doing any research at all whatsoever and make a claim like this, knowing how you feel about your current situation with your current partner.
So I'm trying to tack into this video stuff that I don't think is going to come up in the next video. I want to showcase how brazenly these guys lie and how low...
All right, let's get to the part where we just go through it because we've seen all this already.
What the fuck is happening?
Because yeah, this is the main reason here. This is the crescendo.
We do the Instagram content because I like doing it and it's good for taxes.
This woman literally spawned into existence a few weeks after Carl Jobs said that you're a loser with no friends or girlfriend. Carl Jobs called you a girlfriendless loser. Then exactly 1 month later to the day, your girlfriend spawned in, all while you've been sending DMs to YouTubers and posting public comments talking about how this stuff spilled over into your real life and how you're fearing for your safety. But then you started tagging her on Instagram. And just to show how normal he is and not showing off his girlfriend, he ends his segment on me doing a full Instagram promotion for his totally not, hey, look at me, everyone thought I was a loser, now I have a girlfriend content.
However, this changed at the start of this year when
I didn't edit this part. This is something he actually put in his, he used half his segment time on me to promote his Instagram, where we could see he definitely has a girlfriend.
I met someone and fell in love. One huge perk of this is that she is someone who makes traveling incredibly fun, in part because she not only loves organizing trips, but she is already very well traveled and so knows best
like,
how to
I wonder why he went after Nick.
Travel and to where. The result is that this year I went to far more places and events, often making these trips into content exclusively for...
And this is, by the way, the girlfriend who called him an unhinged... I don't know what followed that, but that's when he said his post was unhinged. This is the girl.
Instagram. He posted a picture of him with a girl to insinuate that he had a girlfriend.
Look at me, I'm DarkViper. I'm touching this woman's butt.
He posted a picture of him with a girl to insinuate that he had a girlfriend.
This guy is super insecure because everyone thinks he's a turbo loser, and he's doing the best he can to project that insecurity on everybody else and dig through everybody else's shit. If I pull up information from actual videos that he's actually posted, I'm a malicious stalker, but he's allowed to respond with any singular rumor that was ever made up about me by any bad faith actor or doxer or malicious party that has ever existed, because the rules just don't apply to DarkViperAU.
This video is nothing about this. Everything here is false. It starts with Nicholas saying, someone told me.
Dude, someone told me.
Best, this is Nicholas being like, look, anything I hear in the world is instantly true if someone tells it to me.
Anything I say in the world is instantly true if someone tells it to me. Watch this.
I'm gonna put it on my Twitter.
This is DarkProjectionAU, once again gaslighting the audience into thinking that this is not something he actively participates in all the time. This is how he learns everything about me, everything about Tom. He's regurgitating fucking salvo and N-word stank on Twitter. That was the guy's name, by the way. It was N-word stank, but not like N-word. Hey guys, while I'm editing this, somebody has already attempted to debunk me. I've been debunked. I'm asserting a false narrative when I call him a fucking loser for needing to show up. So what happened was I posted that video, and the reason why we're here is because it has the additional edit. So somebody told me I'm a liar and I didn't do enough research. So I went and I found even more information off his girlfriend for, you know, online satisfaction when he's constantly going after other people and projecting his insecurities onto them. Supposedly, my whole segment here is completely invalidated because his girlfriend supposedly was introduced by his sister. That doesn't explain any of the things I'm arguing in this clip. If that's what you took away from it, that's not the case. He could have matched with her on Tinder. His parents could have introduced them. He could have stolen someone from Russia and bought a mail order bride off the internet. He could have been in a caste system assigned marriage. None of these things would affect any of the arguments of this video. Also, I found another clip from after the previous part that you just saw where he starts showing off the girl after he said he wasn't going to do that. And then he kind of reset the terms a few days later, and it's equally as embarrassing. This is the will my girlfriend be like part of the channel video. I need to play this clip too, all right?
I can't be too specific about who she is or whatever. This is again because, you know, internet people are really weird and you never know what might happen. I did get some more security here though. I got 2 more cameras. One for my, well, I shouldn't say where they are or whatever, but it makes things a little bit more secure here. Yeah, so things are going good. Hopefully it won't impact the content too much.
Not to mention you deserve to have a private life.
I don't know, I like discussing things with you guys. And maybe when...
Alright, the fucking crescendo here is insane.
These crazy and they hate live stuff and...
He's crying. Yeah, here you go.
You can meet her.
Here comes the fucking monotoned explanation. This is the crescendo.
And whatnot.
So yeah, one more time. On April 11th, Carl called you a loser. On April 20th, you announced your date. On April 30th, you uploaded a stream highlight discussing the date. On May 11th, you went ahead and revealed her anyways. On May 15th, the segment was posted where you say she can't come on stream, even though you've already revealed her face 4 days prior. And by May 25th, you were already tagging her on Instagram because you put your selfish need for validation and raging insecurity over her actual anonymity. You fucking loser. Oh, and is that her name? June 2nd.
What is Bunty King to you? A person?
I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry. I can't. Dude, fuck that guy. Fuck that guy, bro. Holy shit. What a piece of shit, dude. Yeah, he's sitting here crying on stream about how it's not safe to show his girlfriend's face. He made it like a month. He was literally naming her by June. That's insane. Oh my god, bro. Vindictive Nick is my favorite Nick. Yeah, if you fuck with me, I'll play ball. Nothing was underhanded in that clip. I think I responded. I don't think I would have, if he didn't go after my ex, I wouldn't have done that. But like, you know, I don't think I did anything wrong by covering it. And he kind of stopped after that for a while, which was funny. I think he popped up next during the comment cop stuff. But yeah. That's DarkViper. If you have never heard of my beef with DarkViper, I feel like you should be informed by now. That probably got you there. Did it get you there? Posted a picture with a girl. Yeah, it's literally a picture of a girl's hand. That was dude, the commentary community was so cringe and incel back then. That posting a picture with a girl's hand had to be lied into. I posted a picture holding hands with a girl. Did you catch that? It went from picture where you could see female hand to I posted a picture baiting holding your hand. Yeah, I don't know. Where the fuck was the rest of the girl? That was it. No, there was the hand. I took a picture with a girl's hand in the frame, and then the girl went on there and posted something about it. And then basically after that, because she technically doxed herself, a bunch of streamers ended up just publishing her name. People did like fake interviews where they brought on real actual girls that weren't her and like interviewed her. It just sucked. This is why nothing else is public. Never since then has anything been public. About any friends, family, partners, nothing. None of that stuff was ever public after that. Because I saw how it was treated with someone who I literally took a passing picture with. one time, and it was like these people are psychotic and insane. DarkViper probably is going to learn that lesson harshly, but I mean, who cares? He's a huge piece of shit. Fuck him. Especially with Ban Empanada out there. I mean, yeah, look what happened to Willie. Look what happened to Willie. Oh, what a nice guy. Yeah, what a nice guy. I'm sure everybody's gonna have a real hearty har about that. Fucking asshole. Okay, let's get out of here. I'm gonna do some donos. I don't know. People are gonna get mad at my comment, but I don't think 6 months of false flag signal boosting Willie Mac show is a complete and total fraud to a community as unhinged as the anti-Destiny people. Did very much to help the situation, but whatever. Not holding any individual person accountable. It's kind of shitty how he's been treated for a long while. I've been vocal about that. I didn't like how he was treated.